If you find it difficult to get into the right state, entertain the idea of this ancient Buddhist proverb, "Pure is he that honoreth his father, for he also honoreth himself, and no man yet tightened his own next of kin, but worried about and dreamt about it." Focus on your mind. Just because you're a gangster, it doesn't mean that you're a sex junkie. What if other people's problems can be pains if you listen more to your head and less to your heart? Why don't you quit cheating? Take a deep breath. In. And out. Husbands are naughty. It's fun to pretend to be like a dad. It takes love to become the world's greatest at donating. Remember to tell yourself, "My living is real." Focus only on your pelvis. Don't forget that you deserve it. The mentally handicapped are in fact the oats of nature. Repeat this mantra to yourself: "I am very not part of a cult. I am very not part of a cult." Meditate on how get angry at your body. Nobody is screwed. It's terrible to entrap brains. You are about to turn into a dumb character. Express everything about yourself. Keep repeating this to yourself: "Life is pointless, life is pointless." Contemplate the age-old wisdom. You just have to get triggered by your heart.
Hello, Casey. How you doing? Saw some of your stream earlier. As you saw me seeing, you sawing it. I'm really proud of that sentence and where I land. Dolphin, how you doing tonight? Pud, where's your head? Show your head to the stream. Pud does have a head. He's just being weird. Yeah, ads ran, ruined. Ads ruined everything. R05. Yeah, Dolphin, if 5 works out well for me on Monday and I can do it without a panic, things have been pretty chill. I've been marking it down on my calendar for a while. Things have been pretty chill at the end of the day for me for a while now. So I'm hoping that with minimal interruption, I might be able to just start streaming when I'm done with work again, or a little after I'm done with work. I'll probably eat dinner first and then stream. Because I stream on days I work from home anyway, so it'll be pretty easy to get everything wrapped up. Just walk over to the kitchen when I'm done working, eat, and then be ready to stream. I like to eat early. I already eat at like 4 generally. And if that works, if there's, you know, more people who want to play Mario Maker, who want to give me Mario Maker levels early, that works good for me. Only thing that gets tight with that is working out, but I can probably just work out after. But we'll see. We'll see. Ads do ruin things. I want to take another good look at this, fresh, while we wait for levels to come, and then if they don't come, we'll look at a troll level and more 9MC. I know it's a holiday, so this is a terrible day to assess if Mario Maker's busier early on. But that's okay. I have no idea what to do there. I'm going to give it a couple of shots, though, and then we'll see if we can find a video. Or if I can @Barnstorm and he'll just tell me. Move my teleprompter a little bit. Could play Tears of the Kingdom instead. You know, I barely played it on my Switch. Because it's so nice in the emulator. Yeah, I really, really, really like Tears of the Kingdom. Definitely supposed to keep it there, so I'm not sure what I'm missing. Yeah, I know there's definitely a big camp, I would say, in the people who are like, no, Breath of the Wild was better, Breath of the Wild was special, and Tears of the Kingdom was just more of the same. Man, Tears of the Kingdom took one of the best open world games I've ever played and the best Zelda game I'd ever played, and they were like, what if you could do even more crazy shit with this? And it was perfect. I love Tears of the Kingdom. I'm really sad that we haven't gotten any updates like Master Mode stuff for it because it's so goddamn good. Not good at what am I missing there? I'm not good at self-imposed challenges. I want the game to impose a challenge on me. I want the game to tell me how it's going to be harder. That's something like Ultra Hand only and nothing else would be a lot of fun. What's that? The blocks up there make me think that somehow I'm supposed to be oh, am I not supposed to be? No, how the hell would I get through there? If I wasn't spin flying, I have to grind those blocks. Yeah, we have to grind those blocks down. And there's no out for spin fly, as far as I know. Oh my god, there it is. No, I'm just bad at it. Video. I could feel myself doing it right, but I forgot what it was immediately. I think it was just let off jump. I think it was let off jump and then push on the indicator. And that's what we've been doing wrong the whole time. Oh, that's one of the things we were doing wrong the whole time. I'm kind of hoping, especially with how they left Tears of the Kingdom, with no updates, no DLC, no anything, that their plan is to have an enhanced edition available immediately on the Switch 2 with a discount for people who purchased the original game, or like a, I guess, like expansion, like Switch 2 expansion. Some way to split the difference so that people can buy this new Zelda game on this new system, and people who already bought it on the Switch 1 don't have to pay as much to access the new content. And that'll have stuff that we were expecting, like Master Mode and crazy invulnerable sword mission. God, I'm getting worse already. Dolphin. Thanks for dropping something in there. What you working on? That's what we're supposed to do. I'm gonna give this a little bit. Platforming level I forgot to upload. Oh. That'll be fun to take a look at here in a little bit. After I get sufficiently frustrated at this level, I would really like to hear the music on. That input is a little tough. Unsure which puzzles of mine you've played. Well, we'll take a look. I definitely played some. And then, one very puzzling was coming around for a while and breaking me. Black? There we go. Hard to do that right. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome! Oh, god damn it, this is a cool level. Oh, is that cool. Oh my god, that's cool. Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't see that one coming in, so I let go. Oh, that was really cool. Grabbing the cape in midair like that and then entering flight is really cool. That's one of those things, yeah, that just feels so much like ROM hack nonsense. Oh, that's fucking cool. I think you played the only good ones. So are there bad ones, or are they just hard ones? But also, you know, if there's bad ones, I can still yell at them and be like, make it less bad. I was gonna say, give you suggestions on how to make it less bad. I think I'm worse at puzzles than anything else. Oops. Tommy, thanks for dropping a level in the queue there. We'll get to it pretty soon here. We made some progress on this, so we're going to keep working on this for a little bit. How you doing tonight? Normally I do viewer levels much later than this, but we're going to start messing around with the earlier time slot a little bit. Because I really like viewer levels. Regular? Okay. Oh! No! Fuck! Oh. Yeah, this is definitely up there with one of the coolest fucking cave levels I have played in Maker. Not sure what poison mushrooms we're gonna do. Oh my god. I will say the screen shake there is really awful. I really like a vine on an up pipe either way. But if you don't want to do a vine on up pipe because you want it to be more challenging or whatever, maybe don't absolutely ruin the screen with screen shake. So I have a good idea where I am. Yeah, the screen shake is very annoying. I think that in general, when you're trying to make something extra challenging, and you're tempted to make the last thing the spiciest thing, don't. Have your hand with your other hand, and be like, you know what? Let's not do that one extra thing on top. Yeah, because it was pretty annoying to get there a bunch of times and be annoying with the screen shake. It always sucks when the last thing that you're dealing with is the most frustrating, and that leaves a worse taste in your mouth. But that was great. Kind of wish it was longer. Yeah. Kind of wish we had all of it in there, but, you know, fast. We probably ran out of notes. Probably ran out of space. Okay, great. Mad Mantis, how you doing tonight? Take you right at the end. Oh, I'm already following, right? Is that what that means? Yeah, I think filled means already following. Yeah, I played one of these in Team Music World. And then I was poking around in here. And there is so much legitimately good stuff in here. This is a profile I'm going to come back to. Nope. Well, mostly. Fairy Tale of New York. Would have been a good Christmas level. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, Kathy, and I don't know if I'd ever played anything from Kathy Beef before, but whatever we played in Team Music World was really good. That Dan Kennedy's level was spectacular. The cape stuff in that level was like straight out of Super Mario World ROM hacks. Mid-air catch into pump flight. So that you can use the pound is such a fucking cool setup. 9J. Fourth. Yeah, I'm going alright, you know. It's New Year. Somebody died in a Cybertruck right in front of Trump Tower, and the pictures of it are hilarious, so, you know. Play the newest upload. Probably the 2025 level. Oh, I remember this one. I think we... Oh, no. Like the first one, but a lot cooler. Oh, no. How hard is it going to be? At one point, I played through all of her levels. It's really fun stuff. That's good. Yeah, it's going to be fun to take a look at those when it's slow. That's something I've been keeping my eyes peeled for, too, is Mario Maker's been slowing down a lot. Also, why I've been looking at a... Did it. I made progress. That's also why I've been looking at an earlier time slot. Box suggested that, probably a lot more. Man, is that fun. Ooh, okay. Reusable checkpoint. I like that. I like that. Miss. Oop. Camera problem? Again? Damn. Oh, I was really hoping when I built the new PC that would just stop. I was certain that the camera issues were occasional. Oh, I forgot to restart the heart rate thing. Yeah, it's just stuck on the last numbers that I had when I took it off. There it goes. I'm gonna say, there's no way it's at 111. I'm certain that the issue I was having with my quad capture card was related to PCI Express bandwidth problem. I'm sure I'll see it in a sec. I think I'm supposed to hit that guy and then catch it and start again, probably. Hit that block underneath the skip squeak. Spike squeak? Skip spike? What's the spike skip squeak called? Yeah, I am totally supposed to do that. I'm counting that as progress. But I know for certain that this PC has more bandwidth available, and more bandwidth available than that card and my graphics card together could need on the slots that I'm using. I wonder if there's any cool cheese you could do there with that second one. Like in this. That's what we're doing. Awesome. Oh man, that's that satisfying. Man, those when you get those like let go, like the auto bounces are really, really cool, but when you get the let go and like the transfer jumps just right, that is such a satisfying thing. There's the other side of the checkpoint. There are oh no. Okay, I see it. 3D World has criminally underloved like tech in it. Okay, okay, okay. I swear to God I did this section. I did this section and struggled terribly, right? Blitz, how you doing tonight? Because that section actually looks really cool here. This one? Yeah, you did a very different version of it. Okay. So I only remember having some reliability issues with it, but I don't remember what they were. Just something with the blowy joeys. That's one my Jimmy's. Thanks for dropping a level in there, Blitz. You did it, Mario Maker. We got a couple in front of you. Blowy Joey replaces what was bad there. Okay, I got you. So I remembered the room. It's not the context. Minor calls me. Oh, wow. Guessing I want to turn around a little earlier there. The other thing I was real curious about with starting early is if I will get less sleepy and less fatigued and, you know, we'll just say it, worse at Mario Maker as the oh, that was cool. Oh, that was cool. That was really cool. That was really smooth. Less bad at Mario Maker if my skill level will maintain. And ideally, frustration higher. Drink some water. Drink some water? Casey, do you know what you're asking? I forgot my water. Hang on. I grabbed my water. Okay. Now I'm healthy. There's water and coffee. I'm back.
Goody.
What I was talking about? Nobody cares. There we go. This one, right? Got your Toad. How you doing tonight? It's a really weird way to get rid of the hat. Yeah, it'll be real interesting to see if my esports tolerance for frustration is higher if I start early, and if my, like, it's late and I'm bad at Mario crash is less significant. Or gone. Would also be good. Casey, are you... Oh, is the treat thing still on cooldown? Is it set to a day, which it interprets as 24 hours? Where's the cat treats? I don't even see them. Doot Ratchet, thanks for dropping something in there. Oh, it doesn't show. Drunken Sword, thanks for dropping... Well, you almost dropped something in there. Thanks for trying. It's minor syntax error there, bud. Oh, there. Got the syntax. But not the code. I mean, it's not my bot. I didn't make it, but it is checking against... It is checking if they're valid. So double check your switch. Where we go? Oh, wall jump from there. And that'll get him to jump, probably. Yeah, that'll get him to jump, and then we can go through there. I see it. There you go. Now you got it. Wait, did you transpose one of the triplets, I guess, into the wrong place? That's weird. That's a new one, but congratulations. It just took 3 tries. I got up extra late too, because today's a holiday, so I slept until noon. So I'm still drinking my coffee smoothie, which usually takes me a couple hours. Took me a long time today because we were running around and we had to go get food, and food places don't like it when you bring in weird outside drinks. Yeah, there. Breakfast eliminated. Oh my god. I'm struggling there. Let me fix something here. I'm gonna go fix that cooldown. In case it didn't come back, but I'm guessing the cooldown time is what's wrong there. So just gonna edit that and it'll be ready. She's back. Oh no, that's not what it is. The redemption is not an entire day. Okay. Not into it yet. Not ready. Don't worry about it. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Anybody have some really terribly misguided New Year's resolution? Waiting for Box to finish stream. That makes sense. That you want me to make fun of? I'm here. I'm ready. My New Year's resolution is I want to be meaner. I want to bully people more. That's what I keep telling people when they tell me they're really stupid New Year's resolutions. Touching grass, that's a good one. Even if you're going to phrase it that way, that's still a good one. Going outside is super good. Still trying to get really regular with my exercise routine again, but I'm not going to like put it on a board that says resolution in like fancy cursive. I'm just gonna do it. I need to let off so that I can wall, or no, I need to turn around. I need to let off and turn around there. Sports. Sports. Motorcycle helmet for a while. You know how many cat feet treatings? How many cat foot treats? Hey. Go outside in the motorcycle. There's crap in the way of the motorcycle helmet. You can have a pretty good time going outside, touching grass even with the snow. No, there's grass under the snow. I swear it's under there. It likes being touched. The motorcycle helmet did not make me better at Mario Maker. Do you want to build a snowman? I always do. Okay, that's what we're doing there. That's probably to get each of the, Skip Squeaks to jump when we want him to jump. Pretty soon we will have another dumb thing you guys can make me put on my head. Some pretty dumb stuff comes up in the Amazon Vine program. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. And one of the things that came up recently that made me laugh really hard was a very large men's blonde wig with like crazy long hair, like stupid Thor wig. And you know, it's free. So that'll be a channel point reward pretty soon. This came from your race and NASCAR? Yeah, in my $60 eBay modular helmet. Boom. Yep, last place. That's what happens if you delay there a little bit, it looks like. Got a little seatbelt for your chin, right here. I'm not gonna buckle it. Oh. Let off too early. Okay, that's what we're doing. We gotta make our way up there. Anything cool I can do with being alive here? No. Does the motorcycle helmet make me look cooler? Do you guys want to watch a stream more if the guy's in the motorcycle helmet? I feel like even if your answer is yes, though, I still would want to be that guy. I feel like Dr. Disrespect has to have at least at first felt like such a dickhead before he kind of locked in and just became a dickhead. But he was, honestly, he was probably always a dickhead, based on what we know now. Oops. Yeah, if you delay there at all, makes you dumb. Make a troll. Only made one decent one. Oh, there is a guide. Very good. And there is a rich and active community of people who will give you feedback and talk to you and play your level. Oh! Might have been able to do something with that. No, I don't think I could have gotten through there. Crackers, what's your problem? Oh, he's just yelling at me. Oh, you want a treat, don't you, bud? Okay, time to lock in. Uh-oh. Just said I was gonna lock in, and here come all these raiders. Ugh. That counts as a while. Hello. Thanks a lot for the raid box. Welcome, raiders. You can spend channel points to make me put dumb stuff on my head, which is what just happened there. Hi. I yell at Mario Maker. Box, you were doing Questmaster, right? Hints will be hints. Hint will be hints. Did you get hinted at? Did you get too many hints at? Oh, now you want to do cats give a treat on camera. Hi, I play Mario Maker and drink coffee and get mad. Time for cats. And also I do this. I mean, you have to give me a sec here because I'm terribly underprepared. Just finishing up Janine's contest levels. Cool. So are you like the gate? Like you're clearing them for Janine to then include in the contest? Oh, you can, yeah, you can hear me. I'm slightly out of frame. This is one of the best parts of the stream. Yeah, the part where I stand off to the side here and you don't get to hear me so good. This part. Where we grab a cat treat and we give it to some cats. One of the 3 judges. Oh, okay, so you're judging along with Janine. That's cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly what the format was there. But that's fun. Oh, Bud, your breath, buddy. This is the best part. Yeah, I stream Mario Maker. I yell at, oh yeah, can... yeah, I should probably do a shout out after a raid, but I feel like, oh no, there were people here before that, even though I think they're probably all followers, but Bach, shout yourself out. That's why I started laughing. Thanks, Casey. It would have been funnier to make him shout himself out. I don't know if it lets you do that, but it would be really funny. You did the thing. Thank you, Casey. Yeah, I stream Mario Maker Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He refuses to shout himself out. No, I'm not doing it. Never heard of Box before. Now with this shout out, I can check out this person's videos. I think it puts a follow button right in the chat box, doesn't it? Or does it not do that? It's not doing it in the chat pop out, but I think I already follow him, and I think I'm logged in. I'm not positive. I'm looking at chat on my phone, so don't judge me. Judge Pud for looking like this. Pud, don't be like that. This one's Crackers. He's pretty stupid, but he's really cute. Oh, and he's gigantic. Crackers, come up here. Show the people how big you are. No, come on up. You have to tap and then get follow button. Come on up. There we go. Look at how big he is. Crackers. He's really large. He's like 20 pounds. And he's so excited about food, he's breathing a little heavy. Okay, there's a little more for you guys. Little more for Pud. Flip, how you doing tonight? But yeah, if you have Mario Maker levels and you want me to yell at them, pop them in the queue there. I'll play them and I'll tell you what I think. If you have Questmaster levels, I'll play Questmaster again one day, but not today. Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out Casey. Yeah. Shout out each other. Casey was streaming Tears of the Kingdom this morning, and I watched some of it. And I was afraid to say things because the chat rules were family friendly. And something else that I wasn't supposed to do. Catnip time. Grabbing food. Good. Yeah, we grabbed food just before stream. I wanted to stream a lot earlier, but they took forever. Drugs. Yeah, Crackers is drugged directly. Pod will come back for drugs later. And now we have this separate cat who is here to get his treats separately. Look at him. Look how ready he was. Is the yelling part exclusive to the levels? I don't know. No. You know, this cat is brown and silver and gray colored, which is nice, you know. I think he'd look cooler if he was more brown and beige and still stripy, but what are you gonna do? And I think it'd be even cooler if he would stop biting me until I have cuts like this. But again, what are you gonna do? It's also really cute. Hot Dog's a good boy. He's a real good little boy. I'm trying to offer constructive criticism on my cat, but, you know, he's cute. Also, we raised him, so everything he does wrong is mostly our fault. And the fault of him being a cat that we found outside, under a car, and then in the car. Yeah, he likes it. He likes the hot arms. That's what he's into. He was really gobbling today. Now he's kind of slowing down to regular. He's starting to get a little bit of like his adult face though. Like you can start to see that he's going to look a little tiny bit Ron Perlman-y. And a little wider than he looked as a kitten too. Yeah, see? He got a pretty good face though. Good job. Good job, buddy. Yeah, beginning of Tears of the Kingdom is really amazing. I look forward to playing more Tears of the Kingdom. I want to play it now because I watched somebody else play it, and that makes me want to play stuff. Hot Dog's very cute. He lets you do stuff like this to him because he's really cute. Also, he lets you hold his hand while you pet him. Probably not in this bunny position for very long. Yeah, sorry, bud. Thanks for your patience. You want a little of this? Or do you want to be grumpy? You want to get a lick? Before I flashbang you with it? Yeah, you do. Hey, check it out. There you go. Have fun cleaning that off. We'll see you later, Hot Dog. Go bite Heidi for me. Yeah, bye, buddy. That's Hot Dog. He's pretty new. That's why he's still separate, but hopefully on Monday, when you guys see me again, when I'm starting even earlier than today, he'll be living over here with the other cats, so he can be a little terrorist. He can hop on up on the green screen and be weird. Yeah. Crackers will lick all the drugs off of him. Oh no, I got a pretty good amount on there. Yeah, Pod will come back for that. All right, let's play some Mario Maker. All right. 3 kitties on the green screen. Yeah, they might even do more fights. It'll be great. Maybe we'll make the green screen bigger for a little while. Sorry. That one I turned away from the mic. I was also thinking that today, Casey. You had kind of the same kind of cough. Mostly unproductive, dry cough. That you can tell sucks. So I wonder if you guys have the same RSV going around down there. Because I feel like I've had it for almost 2 weeks now. And it sucks. Flip, thanks for dropping a level in there. Appreciate it. Is that cat treats or peanut butter? It is cat treats. It's cat tit liquid treats. Seeing if I missed anything here in chat. Nope. I got it. Cool. If you smelled it, you would not want PB&J. Had the flu and then the cold out. Yeah, I definitely didn't have the flu. I took a flu A and B test. Oops. And COVID test. Twice. So RSV is the best I can figure. Symptoms lined up very close. I'm not gonna go pay to get tested for it. Because it's not like they're gonna be like, oh, you have RSV, don't come into work. They should. Everyone should. But they do not. Sometimes I hit that guy. Yeah, I kind of figured that might have been a contributing factor too. After getting COVID real bad a few months back, it seems like stuff tends to hit a little harder anyway. I was supposed to be on top of it. I started scooting out of the way because I thought, I don't know, I was supposed to jump off of it, but that was wrong. Oh, you know, I might have actually been able... No, I don't think I could have saved that. I hope this cough fucks off faster than that. Oh, okay. Ah, that's to make sure that you don't keep it if you do. Okay, cool. Making progress. Welcome back, Box. You're talking about your wife's cough. Some nachos. That's what I had for that's what I had for dinner. Yeah, there's a local Mexican place that does a bunch of really nice different nachos that I was rambling about yesterday. Oh, long jump there. I get it. Really good. Melted cheese on top, and then tons and tons of stuff like on them and with them. Really nice. No nacho cheese sauce. And then Heidi ordered $30 carne asada thing. He's a monster. Oops. Made nachos last night for New Year's Eve. That's good. Leftover nachos. Talk about it. I twirled a little and then fell off. Yeah, the act of eating stuff with chips is excellent. Like, I like burrito bowls from all the places that do burrito bowls. Iron style. But I like to eat the burrito bowls with chips. Big old pile of beans and rice on a chip is really nice. Don't like nacho cheese sauce. I really just generally don't like cheeses that are reconstituted from a powder. So don't like a... Can I have another before I die? Nope. Yeah, it's just it's one of those things where it's even if you're melting down like whatever nice cheese and mixing it with cream to make a sauce to pour on there, it's just like, no, I just want cheese. I don't want that. I do not want this liquid. I do not approve of this liquid. Even the highest quality sauces, like nacho sauces, are still gonna just taste and feel like Velveeta. Oh, I'm done. Yep, I'm done. Got your nachos. So yeah, that's how I feel too. Yeah, I don't like nachos. I won't be like, oh yeah, let's get nachos. But like, if there's nachos with just like shredded cheese on top that you melt with a broiler or torch or something, that's a different thing. That's real food. Beans. Oh, whatever other dumb shit you want to put on it, like basically anything other than nacho cheese sauce. The place I was talking about that we went to today, I didn't do it today, but they have this, they have one that they do that's meat, pickled jalapenos, and avocado, and that's basically the whole thing. And then some cheese melt on it, and it's just excellent. Just absolutely excellent. Oh, we're done. Bonus in pipe. Bonus in pipe. Bonus in pipe or bonus to the right? Oh god, this is not clear. Which way's the bonus? I'm going to go in the pipe. Uh-oh, what if I key die? Well, first things first, I should ditch this. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, I was worried. Woo. Okay. And this is the end then? Oh, wow, what? Did we do it? Oh, yeah, that's the end. Okay. Well, let's check out the bonus then. Good. Use sauce, yeah, that's the way. Requires you to keep a single shell throughout the whole level without getting it lost or destroyed, or would that be annoying? I mean, it'd probably be annoying. It depends on how you handle restarting and how you handle, like, re-grabbing the shell. Like, if you have to, like, rush to chase it down constantly, okay, that sucks. If you can just grab the shell out of a catch, then that's less annoying. I guess it really depends strongly on how it's executed. That cheese? That feels like not what I was supposed to do. But I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get that. Am I supposed to make it right to the top and then I get pinned up there and then I get it? That's probably what we're doing. Oh god. Oh god, no. Oh no. Oh no. I went through the pipe. I went through the wrong pipe. I went through the wrong pipe. Drunken Sword. Gotta re-upload? Well, at least you got the code right that time. Toad hat. Toad hat! Grabbed it with the lazy stick. Green wire. Oh, all my wires are bound up. Hang on. Yeah, we have a plan. We have a plan for this. Dolphin will be back for you. Oh man, I was right at the end too, so like technically we finished it. We just wanted to check out the bonus. So we're gonna postpone and we'll come back to that, Dolphin, and then we'll do the bonus. Bonus is pretty hard. Or then we'll just get the clear and we'll be happy about it. Cat treats, catnip, toad hat. Alright, next. Bonus is pretty hard. Yeah, I'm still curious how I'm supposed to actually grab that correctly. I could just cheese my way up there, but that feels wrong. LVR or TLG? You got a pretty good numbering queue, yeah. Yeah, I know it's a holiday, but yeah, starting earlier. Lots of levels. Works for me. Decoration Galaxy 3-1. Tagged as multiplayer versus. Just cleared that level. It always makes me weird. You can keep 10 coin over there, but I saw it. Is this the water? Can I glide on the top? I can walk on water? I don't know what you're communicating there exactly. I'm gonna assume it's water. Man, I really wish they had given us pipe corners, but also the ability to still overlay pipes, so a lot of that stuff wouldn't look as weird as it has to. Pretty traditional so far. That. Wow, I'm good at Mario Maker. Do these guys... Oh, I was gonna say, do these guys fall off of the rail? Like they have to, right? When you split them? But I guess now we'll never know, because I'm gonna see what's in the other pipe. Nothing, apparently. Just some coins. Just 9 coins. Ow. Got distracted by a vine. I really wish the toad hat would like sit flat like a toad hat, but it doesn't. You gotta squish it and then it goes back. I guess I could probably put a pin right there in the middle. Write that down. I think this guy likes Gorrarz a little bit. I can do a relatively limited palette of enemies. I'd say it's generally a good sign though. Of trying to make a level with a focus. It doesn't need to be just one, but we've also seen change on. I think Steve strongly advocated it for it in a level guide a long time ago. There's a Goomba. One Goomba. Got a couple of piranha plants. Yeah, so it's sticking to it, I'd say. Probably going for that same kind of Steve mentality of a limited number of enemies and finding different ways to use them versus finding different enemies. Yeah, they do just fall off. I figured they would. I couldn't imagine them not doing that and me not knowing, but I really want to. Oh, wow. I'm really good at Mario Maker. I didn't think you'd be able to use red pipe enemies as a life farm, but apparently you can. Hey, Squink, how you doing tonight? Thanks for dropping a level in the queue. I finally finished that Kathy Beef Holiday in Cambodia level after, you know, being dumb a whole bunch. It was really good. We have 2 paths here. I guess I'll go look up here, but it doesn't seem like they separate too much. Yeah, that level was super fun. Man, catching a... What was that? Catching a feather in midair to transition to pump flight, so you can pound, so you can whatever, fly pound down and kill a muncher is such a goddamn smooth setup. Credit card transactions taking forever to clear, and then getting texts. Now I'm worried, and now I'll have to go check and see if I'm getting robbed. I did all the cape stuff, so you can file your complaints here. Yeah, I like the cape stuff. Give me more, give me cape levels. Give me more cool cape levels like that. That was just some ROM hack shit. I forgot to replace the section in your upcoming troll level that you want me to test. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm into it. I feel like it's been a while since anybody like brought me a troll to play or test. I feel like that the Discord isn't dead. The Discord has slowed down in people asking for stuff to test too, which is breathtaking. Okay. Gotta be getting near the end, right? Nope. Yikes. That is way too short. Okay, there we go. This is all the last thing. Sports. Yeah, that's a really short snake block for a blue snake block. But overall, it was fine, yeah. Good traditional level. It was just starting to feel like, oh, is this gonna be too long? But then it ended, so that's right where you want to cut it. Yeah, wouldn't have been a bad multiplayer versus level. I definitely prefer a traditional level to a goddamn 4-lane level in multiplayer versus almost exclusively. Yeah, pretty solid. All right. Bang bandwagon Discord. Next. Wow. Oh, we were timing out on the other switch, but I unplugged and I didn't do anything with it, so the timer's not going to keep running. So I'll let that run in my pocket here, and it'll be ready to pause after it dies. Oh, okay, Blitz Glock. Let's see what you got here. 037 time Glock. 7-3SP. The only thing Blitz ever makes me think of now is NFL Blitz, so I'm just assuming it's football with guns. WMG. Right. Oh, it's a maker code. Is there a specific level here then that you want me to take a look at, Mr. Glock? Your pick. My pick. Oop. Oh, I forgot. When I take meds, I'm gonna snooze that alarm every time it goes off, and I'll do it after. Just assuming it's football with guns. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't that be the most American possible sport that we could have? Everybody drives their car into a crowd of innocent people to park, and then you get out and shoot up a school, and that determines who wins the coin flip, and then, you know, you play football, but when you're mad, you shoot the other guy. There are only 3 levels here. Look at level 3. It's getting pretty crazy how often people are driving cars into crowds of people. When I hear the word Blitz, I think of the 40s. Is there a 40s song with like the word Blitz in it? Something about sock ops, probably. Milkshakes. It was the 40s, right? Or was that the 50s? War II. Oops, I did not see him. During the bombings, they called it the Blitz. Ah, that's less fun. Doop. Yeah, I used to play, not a football game fan at all. Oh my god. Don't like football. I don't like football games. In general, I don't like sports games, like playing sports games. I would rather be outside playing sport. Like, it's weird. It's a weird thing to do. Same thing with, like, hiking games or cooking games. Like, dude, I will just go cook. Fall. I did fall. I did fell. I'm distracted by this other switch, waiting for it to die. Get out of here! But the thing that was nice about NFL Blitz was that you couldn't break any rules. You couldn't accidentally go off sides. And, after each, whatever chunk of game where you tackled the other guy, or you did whatever you were doing for that play, like, after you had tackled the other guy, then you could just push buttons to do wrestling moves on them. So, you know, everybody's goal was to push the guy to the ground and then, elbow him in the dick. Like, just drop your elbow right on his dick, like, come down on it. Because it was funny. And that was pretty much the whole game. It was a terrible, terrible football game where you could do terrible, terrible things. And it made every single person playing it frustrating. Frustrated. Constantly. Did I die yet? Okay, I'm about to die on this other switch here. And then we'll pause it. And I think it's going to switch the input over, so we'll have to switch it back. That's dumb when I drop the new input in. Okay. Oh. Did you unpair and then repair? Weird. Why are you trying to make a switch die? Hard work. I'm trying to make Luigi die on the Switch. I guess we're going back in this one. Yeah, pretty Mario 3E feel. Feels a little bit like we're going for, was it 1-6 or 1-5? But the underground-ish level, in World 1. Okay, we're jumping across. Your Goop and Gorrarz is good at making Luigi's die? Yeah. So is just standing still for about 8 minutes. Then he dies. Yeah, okay. I didn't have a clear handle on what the above ground area was supposed to be. If it was like an alternative path, if there was just one small alternative path above ground, or if that was just a connected pair of little like secret areas or side areas. But by no means did it not work. Like, it was still decent, very traditional Mario 3 oriented level. Yeah, just confused by what we were doing up there. I did think it was strange that we couldn't go on that last pipe, because it seemed like that was the idea, that was meant to connect different sections of the underground area. But you know, no real harm done, other than confusion, I guess, if you only went in the second pipe and then worked your way backwards in the level to the first pipe, and then we're like, oh, oops, was the pipe before that? Yeah, we went down into the pipe before that, and then we were kind of back there. But if there's only two, it would be pretty easy to not find the first one, find the second one, and then accidentally backtrack, I guess. Yeah, good stuff. Ratchet, what are you doing here? Let's take a peek. LS8. 6N. C2G. Yeah, you guys can't all be Zoomers, right? Some of you guys had to play NFL Blitz back in the day. You seem like somebody who at least had played Blitz at somebody's house. You're like, oh, okay. Even if you don't like football games, I feel like that's the one that you're like, oh, okay. So if I just push these buttons, I kick your dick. Bet this is going to be hard. Well, let's take a peek. This is one Toad was talking about. Played it in arcade way back in 2002. Yeah, it definitely seemed like it was built for arcade play. I've never seen an arcade machine for it, but that would be a lot of fun to mess with. That would be a lot of fun. Oops, okay. Trying to soft drop it, and that was the end of it. So let's see what the shell check is, because if you're giving me a Goombrat... Oh, we can respawn the shell, okay. Oh, it's the clear condition. I see it, okay. Well, then hopefully it's not too long. There's probably ways to check for a shell. Ew. Ew. Oh, man. Why? Why bother with this blue staircase? Oh, Rainn, this blue staircase looks extremely scribbled and doesn't seem to add anything over just having me drop back down. Like, give me a coin trail and have me drop back down onto the pipe there and go from there. Do. Yeah, I hope it's not too long, because it's definitely going to be a lot of patience check. I'm glad each of the things that can remove the shell are indicated. The way it was designed is, there's a top and bottom path. Then second top and bottom path. Okay, so we probably missed the other one. I got you. So we probably just missed the other one. People hate blind jumps. That's why I said with a coin trail. To show the player where they're landing and make it clear that it's likely safe. Especially since the players already should have the shell in their hands, it should be totally safe to land directly onto that thing from there and then go to the door that they just opened. Okay, there was a catch for it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was going to be a catch, so I didn't know what we were doing there. Okay, good. Yeah, forcing the player to give it up a little bit and chase it down isn't inherently bad either. It'll only get annoying if it turns into like death scramble to catch it before it gets to the very end over and over and over again. Which I feel like the temptation is there to end up doing that, and I hope we don't go there. Soft drops are definitely going to make short work out of a lot of this. Oh, bye, shell. How much more level do we have here? Oops. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, Blitz was fun. I haven't played any of the Blitz games since the N64 one, which I think was just NFL Blitz. Esports. But man, I sure do hope for other people's sake that if there are still people out there who are like trying to make their friends play sports games, that there's like a switch for like don't allow offsides, because that always pissed me off so much. Why the hell, if I'm gonna suffer through a football game with you, can I accidentally go too early and then I'm offsides? Like, fuck you. Oh, it adds like a strategy element, because then you have to like go at the exact right time when the whistle goes. Like, no, fuck you. Especially since the other guy is not doing that. The other guy can just move as soon as the whistle goes. Not fun. Oops, uh-oh. Yeah, it would be nice if we had a mushroom. It would also be nice if in general, like reclaim spaces, dedicated reclaims like that, were smaller if you're gonna do dedicated reclaims. Give the player like a 2-tile thing or whatever, 2-tile catch, or you can use a one-way, a pair of one-ways. Here, let me draw it up here. Get rid of this guy. You can easily use a pair of one-ways to make a catch like this. Where's the scribbler? One way here. One way here. The shell will enter and instantly be caught, and it will be very easy to grab without accidentally getting hurt. Because that would just feel bad. To take down, to die trying to re-grab the shell that you absolutely need to continue would feel bad. Pull this semi-solid down to the bottom there. It looks really bad for that to be transparent. Scribbler again. Pull this one way down into here. so that we don't have these weird transparent blocks. Looks bad. Looks bad. Blitz, Blitz 2000, Blitz 2001, and Blitz Special Edition. Boo, one-ways. One-ways are nice. I'm sure there's other ways to set one up that catches and works normally too, but that's a real easy way to do it. Oops. One missed input. Breaks the level. I feel like it was Special Edition, but I have no idea. It was an N64 one. I don't know if there were multiple on the N64, though. Oh my god. Those are all the N64? Good god. Let's see. Let me see if I remember the cover art on it. The cartridge cover. Yeah, I feel like it was just NFL Blitz. Oh, but they all have kind of the same art with lightning bolts and silly looking guys. I feel like it was NFL Blitz though. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right on the cartridge too. Yeah, only game I ever played with people where somebody tried to stab me with the middle part of the N64 controller. I have the full American N64 library. You collected the full American N64 library? That's cool. That's probably worth a lot. I hope you play it. I hope it's not just sitting somewhere. I had a couple of N64 games, and then I bought an EverDrive, so I have the full N64 library on a cartridge that I put in my N64. Oops. I don't give any mushrooms because it took damage. You would end up losing the shell anyway. Probably. But if you took damage trying to get the shell back, then it wouldn't end the level for you. And in a level that so far seems pretty long, that has no checkpoints, that would be a huge advantage, even if you already lost the shell. Either have repro cards or Japan cards for you. Yeah, that's good. People get real committed to that. Obviously, I, of course, own every N64 game as well, which is how I legally dumped them to put on the EverDrive. Naturally. That's how I'm compliant. Nintendo. But also, no. I do not. Yeah, knockoff EverDrives are extremely affordable these days too, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I have EverDrive equivalent for almost all of my systems. The only legitimate EverDrive that I own is one of the Game Boy Advance ones, and that was because there were not good equivalents at the time. Now I would probably buy a knockoff. Drink some water. Don't like seeing me drink coffee, huh? Hydrated. Yeah, mushroom would go a long way here. Oh. Soft drops also lose their ability to hurt way earlier than I feel like they should. There we go. I want you to stay healthy. Water's important. Yep. I'm pretty good at drinking it though, just in general. Drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of coffee. Like a red cart came with all the ROMs? Oh man. The balls on the Japanese companies sticking all the ROMs on there, especially selling on Amazon. Esports. AliExpress. You expected a little bit? Amazon, it's always a little bit of a little bit blows you away a little. There we go. Oh, we have dropped it there several times trying to get through there. We get a lot of pressure put on us by that guy. Drop it in there and then drop back through. Oh my god. So, this is a soft lock if you don't have the shell. That's bad. That's a bad. Don't soft lock the player. I wanted to just look at what the rest of the level was going to look like, and then now I'm soft locked. You don't have to hit them. Ooh. Oh, you mean I don't have to kill the enemies. Right, but if I accidentally lose the shell like that because I didn't remove the enemy, then the level's over, then I died. So removing the enemies that I'm likely to get too close to, just makes sense. I feel like that's going to be how a lot of people are going to play through the level in general, and what you should anticipate. Because as soon as something punishing happens once, you're not going to want to kick the shell up, and you're not going to want to futz around with it too much. You might start skipping anything that you can, but you're also going to try to soft drop every single thing that might get in the way. Especially since the shell likes to get grabbed when you jump on or jump too close to stuff that otherwise wouldn't be a problem. That is what I was talking about with trying to make sure that you have a really good reclaim mechanism for it. Because again, it's not the end of the world to have to grab a shell in a kind of awkward position, but when the level is built around... Oh my god, that's enough. When the level is built around relatively frustrating choices, finicky little things, and bullshit you lose mechanics, you want to do everything that you can to minimize the factors you can control, to reduce the bullshit put on the player as much as possible with, like, really nice reclaims to grab the shell back. Or if you don't want the reclaims to be nice, if your stupid answer is going to be, I want it to be hard to get the shell back, then come up with an interesting way for that to work. Like a more interesting way for the player to have to get the shell back. That kind of thing. Because, yeah, the way it stands, you're going to get annoyed, and then you're going to get more annoyed by more annoying things getting more annoying as you get more annoyed. And it seems pretty long. I don't know how far we got, but I also feel like... Didn't even feel like we were halfway. Let's take a peek at the level viewer here. Do. You guys can see it also. Yeah, any place where you might want to grab the shell again, having something to reclaim it with just one ways would be really, really nice. You can just use one, like one here, and then the other side of the wall catch it. And again, if you want that to be the challenge, if you want that to be part of the challenge, it should be challenging. You should do something more than just having the shell be awkward to grab. Either creating like a loop for it, or having to grab it in between an awkward space or something like that, but come up with something better with it. Okay. From here, we were close-ish to the end. But there was a good deal more. Well, it's not crazy long, though. There isn't like a huge subworld, so that's good. This, we would have probably just kicked it in. And then this, it looks like it would have just been dodging the ball while you held the shell. Yeah. Well, it gets brought up. And then the last... Oh, God. This is kind of what I was talking about, too, is that last thing being like extra. Being like an extra thing, like, okay, now how can I make it worse? How can I make it tougher? How can I make it worse? Doing this, having this thing where you can lose the shell here, instead of it just coming back till the switch is in the right state. You're already in a position where the player could accidentally kill the shell if they flip the switch wrong, which is far away. If you're making the player control a switch, always put the switch close to the player. The higher you have to jump to flip the switch, the more annoying it is. Especially with this, you're going to have to jump, throw the shell mid-jump, and then flip the switch so that it stays trapped in there. If you don't, or if you throw it and then have to jump, you're probably going to miss it almost every time, and it's going to go off screen and you're going to lose it. There's no reason for it to be able to go off screen here. That's just a mean fuck you. If I hadn't already booed the level because I thought what we had, the structure of everything so far, was so yucky that it made the level bad, I would have booed it when I looked at this mess over here. try to avoid doing that thing where you're like, okay, now how can I put too much at the end? How can I ramp it up one more time? Just don't do that. Just don't ramp it up one more time at the end. Let the end be the point where you give the player a little victory lap, or let the end be the thing where you bring together your favorite parts of the level together into one like crescendo for the player to see all of that at once, or to play with all of it at once, but in a way that isn't necessarily insanely more difficult versus this weird kick the shell and don't let it go off the screen thing, and make sure you do the on off correctly, or it'll go underneath and you'll be fucked too. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of catches here for how it will fuck you here if it's not in the right state, as well as here. Yeah, bad choice. Bad choice. A lot of bad choices. Yeah, I would definitely recommend giving the player a mushroom as well too, because even though they will likely lose the shell if they make a mistake, being able to re-grab the shell, or making a mistake grabbing the shell, or just making a mistake generally, would give people options on how they play the level. You still, wasting time to grab the mushroom means you're not going to get the world record. Like, there's still disadvantages to having a mushroom, where the player could skip it if they really wanted the fastest possible experience, blah, blah. But where it's at now, it's rough. Sports. I mostly use it for... Oh, yeah. I was just playing Smash Remix a little bit back, and that was a pretty big giggle with other Smash players who don't play Smash 64. Also, the fact that you can play as the piano was really entertaining. And everybody figuring out, like, wait, there's Giga Bowser, there's piano? Like, okay, now we're gonna ruin it. I'm really glad they put some really dumb stuff in, Smash 64 Remix. Oh, Sonic's in it? Okay, I have an old version. I think we were playing... I want to say 1.1, maybe 1.3? Maybe but we were probably playing an older version, because we did not have Sonic. JY7-3SR. Two drunk guys got into an argument about whether or not Ness was in the N64 game, and then one guy who I hope was trolling was trying to argue that Marth was in the N64 one. Like, buddy, come on. Come on, Ness, I could see you, like, not being sure if Ness was in the N64 one. I could see that. You can just Google it. I don't know why people argue about something you can Google instantly. Marth guy, there's no excuse. Yeah, there's several different ways in the ending for the player to accidentally lose the shell forever, and it feels annoying in a level that has so many different persnickety ways for you to have to kind of almost precision your way through it to do a timing based thing at the end that the player gets no practice lead up or set up for. It's just you have to do this right or you lose it. Yeah, the Mischief Makers one was in there. I remember seeing that. Pretty sure. I remember if anybody played her. I was also very, very, very drunk. Do Phantom turn red? Phantom's always been red since the beginning. See? Matches the hat. Alright, Drunken Sword. I hope you enjoy. I hope I enjoy too. Yeah, we added the original Dragon King fighters from the Smash Beta. That's funny. Do they just have Captain Falcon's moves? Because I feel like that's who Captain Falcon is. Okay, cool. A lot of aesthetics right out the gate. The Super Mario World desert theme gives us a lot of really cool options for aesthetics. New moveset, that's cool. You have a bot monitoring when we auto lurk or something? Do I? No, I always wear the red hoodie. Do I have a bot? I don't even pull up the viewers list. I'm so tired of the Galaxy music. It's not necessarily a bad... Well, I guess you could probably argue that the Galaxy music doesn't really fit in great in this theme. But also, I'm just tired of it generally. Okay, I'll go down. Why are you telling me to go down so much? What's down here? Do I need to do that first? Ugh. I kind of wish I knew why that was there before I hit it. Let's see what's in here. More to indicate that it's safe to fall. Okay, I gotcha. So it's meant to indicate like this is a safe place to fall. It feels like you're telling the player go down, don't go up, go down. And I wanted to see what was up there, but it started to feel like I definitely was supposed to go down first, and maybe I'll come down from the top later. I think the best safe fall indicator... Okay, now I'm probably going up, huh? I think the best possible safe fall indicator is a coin trail. Obviously, they only work once, but I do think that's a really good way to do it. Sports. I did not follow the indicator. Yeah, I popped in on a guy I used to be buddies with stream. Long time back. When he was streaming, and apparently he left up the viewers list and like watched it or had it auto refresh, or maybe it does auto refresh, I don't know. But he had it up because after just a little bit of watching, he immediately noticed and was like, "Oh, hi Hotfist, how you doing? What you doing? Are you watching? Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I was just hopping in to take a peek. I don't wanna type in chat. I don't wanna say anything. I wanna sit here, see what you're up to, and then maybe say hi if I feel like it." But immediately was like, "Oh my god, people should not do this. No one should ever do this." I'm not like a introvert or socially like really awkward or anything. But I still didn't like it. I can't imagine how bad it would feel if you're somebody who like is really specific when you want to talk and just like, yeah, calling out lurkers who don't want to say anything. Like if they're not talking, they don't want to talk. That's fine. People can lurk. People can just watch Mario Maker or listen to some dickhead ramble about whatever they're rambling about. Yeah, I mean, I assume you're lurking, or you bail, or you mute the tab or turn it down until you're pretty sure your turn's coming up. That's fine. You do you. I think I need to flip the switch back again and then climb back up. I think that's what we're doing. I wonder why they have no viewers. Yeah, he definitely wasn't a bad guy either. But he was super high energy, and that's me saying that. Super high energy, high intensity, ultra positive, but in a way that often felt pretty saccharine. And like all that stuff together made it feel like even him doing the stream, it just was like, oh. What do you, oh my god. Really heavy on the persona, and it just felt so weird. It just seemed so weird. That did not come together for him. He also was really dedicated to like, no, I'm only going to stream variety. I'll just play whatever game I'm playing and then I'll stream that and I'll be entertaining. And you know, I'm sure that has worked for somebody somewhere once. One anecdote you can use to convince yourself that's a good idea, but it's not a good idea. You get affiliate. And then you do that 1 day a week. I'm playing Mario Maker 2. That was, oh, you guys can't see the pop-up. But there was a pop-up that said I'm playing Mario Maker 2. I don't know what the other Switch is doing, but I guess we'll find out in a minute here. I didn't have a network drop, did I? We didn't drop any network frames. Yeah, so far, good aesthetics, okay platforming. I'd say a little more precision than I'd like in a relatively traditional level otherwise. That's not ruining it, I'm just spaghettiing all over it, so we'll see if I am less bad. Maybe it starts to smooth out. But yeah, that also wasn't like a call out for people who are lurking. You're not supposed to lurk. I don't actually care. Okay, so go this way and then follow the arrows. Oh. If we're supposed to go to the lower path first, It might be nice to give us the option to flip the switch after we do the lower path. I don't know. I guess you probably want the player to, to explore the way you're having them do it a little bit. It's fine. It's not like we can go way off the path before I run into a wall. Oh, no, actually, you pretty much could go all the way up, couldn't you? Yeah. Yeah, it might actually be a good idea to, harden your paths off a little bit more. Because, yeah, you could keep going all the way up there. Yeah, we're not making it up this way, so you could go pretty far the wrong way before you realize, oh, shit, I'm missing 2, I'm guessing, mandatory red coins in this level. I don't love that gate, that spike gate, especially without a checkpoint. Especially considering how deep we are in the level at this point. Yikes. Okay. That... Grab a clip of that so we can come back to it. In general... Do I have an SD card in here? In general... You can't control the camera, but you can be aware of how the camera works here. And the really important thing I want to point out here is... If I had committed too much to this jump, I would have died without any capacity to see what was going to kill me. You can see if we go back a little bit to just when we land here. Oh, wait. We can hear the saw blade, but we have no capacity to see that there's a moving saw blade that's going to enter into frame as we jump right there. Very, very easily, we could have overcommitted to that and died there. That's one of those things where, in general, you want to do whatever you can to make sure that the player can't jump into something deadly. Like, just make sure the player can't easily jump into something deadly from off camera like that. And what it really boils down to is being aware of that and watching for it, because it's so goddamn frustrating when that kills you. Yeah, and it's very, very close. It's very easy to set things up like that by accident, but especially if you have moving objects, it's really easy to set them up and have no idea. And it's one of those things where you know it's there because you put it there, but there's no way for the player to know it's there. Right. Pretty sure I already flipped the switch. Really wish we had a checkpoint at something like 200 seconds, 3-ish minutes now. Okay, there. Now we can go on this pipe, which I deeply hope contains a checkpoint. Oh my god. Who hurt you? I am not sure if that's high enough that I can just run under it either, which is frustrating. I'm not going to. But I feel like if somebody tries to run under it and fails, they're going to be extremely annoying. Yeah, checkpoint. Why did we go back down here? Am I supposed to flip the switch and then climb some more? Oh my god. This is too long without a checkpoint. It's an endurance level, so there's no checkpoints. That was a mistake. You can clearly indicate to the player what you expect of them with checkpoints by giving them a clear condition, but I also feel like just have a checkpoint. You can still consider the challenge being that the checkpoint, especially if you make the checkpoint out of the way, will always take more time than not getting the checkpoint. But 0 fault tolerance, like I can tell you right now, I'm not doing this level again. I'm not going to try again if I die. Having no fault tolerance, no power-ups, no anything, it would especially feel nice if we had checkpoints. I don't think there's any good excuse to not have them. I just think it's bad choices. Oh, no. I've endured enough. Yeah, the getting over it style levels, if that's kind of the idea that you were thinking of, is that you don't fall all the way back to the bottom every time. When you have no checkpoints, you're falling back to the bottom every single time, and that's just less fun. Even if you're going for Celeste, and based on the title card, that's what you're doing, Celeste checkpoints every room. Yeah. And Maddie Thorsten, the gal who made Celeste, has made some insanely difficult ROM hacks that you're not going to believe this. So many checkpoints, it's crazy. They are some of my favorite ROM hacks I've ever played. But the checkpoints, man, they really make or break it. And if you really, really, really want to have a challenge for the player, like an extremely high difficulty challenge for the player, and you don't want to do checkpoints, then I guess I would consider the length. Oh, she made maker levels too? I have never seen her profile, but I would guess that they're either really, like, just nasty nonsense or just really high quality Mario Maker levels. I can see it going either way. Really silly, mean nonsense or just really great Mario Maker levels. Your clear check time was 6.5 minutes. That is an absurd amount of time to grind out, too. NES games and that kind of thing with no checkpoints, that was kind of like the half-minute mile. Like, we didn't really have it, so nobody was really doing it. And then when people started doing it, everybody was doing it. And there were system limitations a lot for a really long time. That made it difficult to have checkpoints, have infinite checkpoints, have constant checkpoints. Some people figured out things, some people didn't. But I don't think there's a good defense for no checkpoints because that's tougher. Frustrating. You can make some argument that, like, well, there's more anxiety and tension if you don't have a checkpoint, and I understand that, but that's the definition of artificial difficulty. Is making the player do more, is wasting the player's time and not respecting the player's time in exchange for making them uncomfortable so that they make more mistakes. That feels bad, right? Does anybody like that? Raise your hand if you like that. I will time you out if you raise your hand, by the way. My level might be too long to finish, so no worries if you don't want to do everything, especially the puzzle. Red coin Potpourri. Red coin challenges representing a variety of level types, 4 out of 5, less than a 1% clear rate. Okay, let's take a peek. Yeah, we'll see. I don't have a hard and fast time, but in general, I will move on if I'm not having fun or I'm extremely frustrated or really hate the level and don't feel like I have more feedback to offer. I'm just gonna get grumpy. Or if it just is clear that the level is absurdly long and I'm gonna just start getting pissed. Like the last one. Last one we could have eventually ground out. But I would not have enjoyed it. Ugh. Yeah, I think my general rule of thumb is to take a look at where I'm at like 10 or 15 minutes and see how I'm feeling, how much more it looks like there is. Blue platforms, saws, and spikes is certainly a type. Type of platforming. That's also a good example of how the camera works and how easy it is to screw yourself. I knew the saw blade was there, but I stopped thinking about it. That is the perfect example of that exact interaction. Is being in a position where you're compelled to jump, have to jump, and jump into something that can hurt you. It's right at the beginning, and for a level like this, that feels a lot more like a systems limitation than something you have to watch out for. But it also feels a little bit like maybe the saw blade's not totally necessary. Oh, okay, cool setup. Yeah, I like the reuse there. We're going back and forth as we're coming down with those. That's fun. I don't know how I keep missing that. By just the littlest bit there. Has anybody ever made like a list of like profiles for well-known or established game developers? Because like Lethal Ejection was made by Don Salvato of Okie Dokie Panic fame and all the other stuff he does. I think he's played Yoshi games at GDQ. He runs some Yoshi games, but I don't remember what. And he's done a bunch of other stuff too. Oh, he made fucking Better Twitch.tv. Guy's got a crazy resume. Yeah, I was more wondering if you were like, oh yeah, I saw that list. I know where it is. I'll find it. I'm sure it exists somewhere. There we go. That wasn't me telling you to go find it. That was me hoping you remembered. Okay. Yeah, first little section is neat. Oh my god. This is a lot of rooms. Okay, well, let's start and work our way around. I hope it's out there. Something poofed. I don't know how important the thing that poofed was, but probably very. Ow. I don't think that's global over there, is it? Is that going to stay loaded, or are we going to unload that? Oh, when we spawn at the checkpoint, we can go back to the pipe. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, I see the snake block there. I wasn't paying attention before. I don't know what is getting poofed there, but I can't imagine it matters. Oops. That looked like you put Luigi's face into Cracker's butt and then Luigi died. Well, that would probably kill the Luigi. Does it matter if we go back through here? No. No, that's just the dumpster for the other side of that, and the door, and Spike to kill ourselves. For some reason, we want to die in that room. Which, I guess, is nice. Spring that launches the shell. Oh! Yeah, I see it. Yeah, the spring is what starts it all up there. Okay, so it's nothing we need to, like, worry about or race or something. Boy, Crackers have just passed the fuck out. That's weird. Usually they're pretty active for a little while. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter when stream starts. It's just that there's the bright lights and it's warm in here, so they're like, oh, okay, let's go. Let's go nap on the green screen. So, for those of you who have brought levels and have been sticking around, or brought levels and are sticking around, would you say that this is a better time generally for, would you say that this is, you're watching Mario Maker because it's a holiday, or would you say this is a pretty typical time for you to be like, I'm gonna find somebody to play my levels? I'm trying to figure out if starting earlier will definitely be significantly better for keeping the queue full. Because, man, I do not want to have to go and find levels I want to play. I want people to bring me levels, and then I'll yell at them. Is a better time for me? That's good. Yeah, I feel like it's closer to everybody's chill time, kind of like after work time across the USA, rather than just being like Central Eastern time zones, like end of the night. This is the time I'm on Twitch more often. They had their snacks and their drugs, and now they're passed out. Yeah, Pud I didn't even see, like, go crazy licking the drugs. Cracker just covered his eyes for a sec. We'll be back at the same time on Monday. And then if everything works out, maybe next week I'll start testing early stream times, or if not, the week after. It also depends on how exercising is. That's pretty important. For a really long time after I got this job, it was tougher to start immediately after work like I used to in the beginning. Years and years back. Because people would bother me pretty routinely at like 5:30, 6 for dumb stuff. But I have mostly shifted all of the... I handle network information security and mail systems, mail delivery, mail security. Esports. And users at work are just not really at the point where... Like, they can check their own quarantine, but they don't. So the way that it works is their email quarantine is emailed, anything new in it is emailed to them twice a day. And I now have the times early morning and then midday. Oh, which seems to have mostly stopped people from bothering me later than that. They kind of get to it and they get done. Everybody seems to be adjusted. So good work. That's the moral of this. That's the end of this very, very long story. It could all actually work again now, which would be nice. I kind of wish there were a little less spikes there. I wish it was easy to get off of that thwomp to land on the, we're already having to kind of monitor feel the rhythm of the stage anyway. So I kind of wish we could just get off of that thwomp without it being tough. Without that thwomp's timing for when he comes down being tough. Yeah. Give it another cycle here. It's definitely a bit of a tall ask, but I saw a pretty simple mechanism for setting up a, like a beat block thing. A global, like, looped sound thing for basically a little beat block level a while back. I can't remember what it was, but you could probably figure something out here that would essentially make a rhythm that plays along with the player that just gave you like a doot, 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 doot flip, so that you could feel the actual rhythm there a little bit better. Yeah, you might even be able to literally just put a couple of music notes underneath the, like 2 underneath there, so that establishes a little rhythm. I have no idea what sound Gelmet makes, but it sure would make it easier to feel throughout the stage. Well, I think we have looked at that one enough. Look at this one. Definitely not going to finish it, but I'm assuming... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, I'm glad you clearly indicated your safe spots here. This is a safe spot, too. My fault. Slide into a fire bar. No, I'm not. Just laying on the spikes. He likes that. He's pretty into that. He is the most garbage lay cat I've ever had. He will go out of his way to lay on piles of wires and just piles of nonsense. He likes laying in a cardboard box the most if it's full of random crinkled bits of paper, of like packing paper, versus just like a clean cardboard box. That's not fun to him. But a dirty cardboard box that's full of weird shit, he loves that. Full of wires, he's way into it. If I have a box that's full of wires, he is going to go in it. Looks like you wanted this to be shaped like an axe, and then you like gave up a little. God, we have to go around the other way. Bikes are comfy. You have enough of them. But I feel like even like the nail bed stuff, where the surface area is spread enough that it doesn't really hurt, that's still probably not that comfortable. Okay, hate that a little. Yeah, we can't give a clear indicator to the player where they're going, so I hate that there's back pressure on me with the fire bar. Where we're going. This really looks like I have to take damage here, right? I must take damage here, so let's go as fast as we can, I guess. Okay. Yeah, it's close. It's close enough that it looks like, wait, what if I don't have to take damage, though? What if that's what I'm supposed to do? I mean, you're just gonna do it. You're just gonna do it no matter what. Please, God, tell me I touched the checkpoint. Yeah, I don't know. I saw a coin and I ran towards it. I know. Oh, thank God. I was really worried I didn't touch the checkpoint and that I was in trouble. So, thank God. Thank God it was down there. Okay. Next. Is it a puzzle? Is this one a puzzle? Double CP setup. Yeah, I mean, I figured. I just wasn't sure if somehow the other checkpoint was somewhere else. If somehow I fucked up. Oh, I touched that. I guess let's get the POW. Oh, what did you set up there anyway? Fine. There's kind of a lot going on here, it feels like. Oh, and you're telling me there's a muncher in that block with a very long string. Fine. You do you. I kind of feel like you crammed a whole puzzle level into the middle of your red coin level. This looks like a lot. This doesn't look like a light puzzle. This looks like a whole puzzle. Yeah, I figured. I wasn't sure if it would be able to hit the block, but it does not. Does your puzzle not include a reset? It doesn't. You're probably out of doors at this point, but if you have one pipe left that you can transition through, you can let the player reset a room just by having a pipe that's enterable only on one side. Oh, but then they can take the POW with, yeah. I don't understand what else I could possibly do with that. Is there some way that I would hit that from above? I don't feel like there's any way I could possibly hit that from above. Yeah, I can't even see any way to proceed with this. We'll take a look at it. Longest section in terms of playtime because the time needed to figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, even if you're going for a diverse or wide array of like different things for the player to do, I feel like the puzzle is beyond just like categorically different, that it's almost a different game. And I don't dislike puzzles. I don't have a dislike for puzzles either. I'll play puzzle levels. But a puzzle level in the middle of an otherwise long level will end up feeling like this is the longest goddamn level. I don't know, I have so few interactables here that I feel like it has to be something like that. Okay, well. Not a soft lock. Couldn't get myself soft locked in there. Way down the... Ah, okay. Didn't seem like I would be able to grab it from there, but maybe I can and I can't see it. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I can grab it from there. So I must be missing something. Oh, so I can get to the snake block. I see. Yeah, I couldn't see anything the snake block would do. Getting in there without poofing that is going to be tough. Can snake blocks go through one ways? I guess it must be able to, if it does. Can't go anywhere else. There we go. Yes, you can. Oops, I poofed the POW that I almost for sure need. But I also don't see a use for that yet. There's a lot of puzzle here. There's a lot of puzzle here. Well, we'll give it another look, and then I'm gonna move it when I break it. Move on to the next room. There are a lot of rooms to look at here. I feel like this has to be dropped down, but I can't imagine how anything would get through spikes to hit that going down. What time did I start at? 6:30, 7:30, 8:30? Oh yeah, so I'd probably wrap in about an hour if I'm doing 3-ish hours. Probably close the queue pretty soon, but it's just finishing Dolphin's level and then Squinks. And then I assume, Dolphin, if you're not past now, you might have a troll level for me to look at? Maybe not. Okay, there we go. And then let's get this out of there. Let's flip that. I assume it'll fall if that's not flipped, but I still feel like I should flip it. I can't tell what I'm supposed to do with this hole here. I see that there's a cloud and I see there's an on-off block on the other side of it and that it's transparent here, but I can't see what advantage that would offer me. I get up there. Dumpster tree. Thanks for dropping something in there. Oh, uh-oh. Is that because it's the open course world level? I don't have open course world today. I am sorry, but I encountered some catastrophic issues with my laptop, and I don't have OCW set back up yet. Sorry, yeah. I will have open course world again set up on Monday for sure. It's on my list to do tomorrow. Let me make sure I put that on my actual calendar, though, because I don't remember seeing it on my agenda for tomorrow, so I probably put it on the wrong day. I did. Oh. There. Now it's definitely on there for the second. There we go. When do you plan on ending stream? Hour-ish. Yeah. Roughly 1 hour from now. But I'll finish up what I have. There's no way this doesn't ruin that, right? No, it's a big muncher, so it definitely ruins it. But yeah, dumpster tree. I will have it back on Monday. We'll be starting early Monday, but I should still be live around now Monday too. But instead of starting at 8 my time, I will be trying to start at 5 my time, so 3 hours earlier. Right? 5, 6, 7, yeah. Oh yeah, we can do this. That'll get us up here with the switch state flipped. And that'll get us the hat. Okay, that's one. We've learned one thing. Yeah, I can just next past your level if you want to drop something else in there, Dolphin. Next. And then, well, I don't want to next again. So, oh, wait, yes I do. Here we go. Here's how we do that. Next. Postpone. Next. Postpone. There we go. Now they're back in the right order, and neither one is selected. I was gonna set the new collab, but that's like an hour plus long. Oh yeah, maybe wait for Monday. Because I will definitely get attached, and I will want to finish it. Well, we made a little progress. Let's take one more look at this. Where is my actual... Get out of my... There we go. 21 minutes so far. Submit the troll test room thing. Yeah, drop it in there. Esports. Yeah, the proximity of that on-off switch makes it really easy to spaghetti there, which you definitely want to avoid whenever possible. Like, it seems like you want there to be a little bit of a timing challenge with that. Don't do that. Don't have it be hard to get in there. Just try to make a little space if you can for the player to just go around it once they move the thing. Like, definitely don't include platforming or timing challenges in a puzzle at all, if possible. Which it should pretty much always be possible. Okay, now I have this. Can I reach that high? Maybe. Let's blow that block out so we don't accidentally touch it. Oh, I swear we could reach that. There we go. Knew we could get it. Okay. So now with this, see what else we can do. Oh, wait. No, I think I can still make this work. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, if you have something else to hit blocks with, that ruins your order of operations a little bit, but I don't think that's a bad thing here. I can break some of these with my hat, but not all of them. This dude. Okay. That did something. Oh, if we flip the switch, we can probably get it to burn on the other side, too. Doo-doo-doo. Nothing's gonna break. Nothing's gonna break. Don't touch the P switch. Don't burn me. Can I get those coins over there? Oh, shit. I can't see where the P switch is. Okay. So we need to get down over there to get the red coin, and then we also need to break that wall somehow. I think we're mostly getting there. Gorrarz, how you doing tonight? I wish I could kill that thing. Maybe I can now. It served its purpose. Yeah, I can. That's good. Okay, don't want to play teeter-totter with the P-switch. Not what we're doing. I still don't have a good handle on... This is a one-way right here that you can't see until you hit the P-switch. You can, but you can't assume the player will definitely see that. That feels hidden. So if that's, like, put it where the player can see it. Like, put it halfway through the P blocks, if possible. Or something, so the player can tell what you're doing. I have no idea how to interact with what we have going on over there. Yeah. I don't know if putting one of these in the middle there has some impact, but not an impact that would hit that block. They're now stuck. Go figure. Oh, the fire is going to be needed to light the Bob-omb instead of just having a lit Bob-omb come out, which would have been nice. I assume that Bob-omb is supposed to be what I use to blow the block over there. Yeah. But I don't see any way to get him out of there. I don't understand how I would get him out of there. Especially because the one-way configuration in the level makes me feel like makes me feel like there isn't a way to do so. It's gotta be through this slit here. Oops. Oops. There we go. But I'm not even sure if I put the spring in there and kick the P onto the spring, that it'll definitely hit that block. And even if it does... Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. Oh, wait a sec. Wait. Maybe we don't ever use the P. Maybe this... well, I guess the spring could do it too. That's tough. We need a P-switch for anything else? I don't think so. I don't think we need a P-switch for anything. Yeah, I think we can just bring the bomb up there, can't we? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how the player is supposed to get anything in there. The blue block's going to be in the way one way, and the red block's going to be in the way the other way. That definitely poofed it, yeah. But even if we have a little more momentum, we're not kicking it in there as far as we need to get anything. Yeah, there's definitely some order of operations stuff here that's giving us some problems. Oh, we're supposed to kick the Shelmet in there and then expect to get it back? Yeah, that feels bad generally. Yeah, this is a puzzle level on its own, and it wouldn't be a bad puzzle level on its own, but it definitely feels out of place in an extremely challenging, gauntlet level of a ton of different things that the player's going through. Especially since it's not like breather. It's not like the player gets a little gets to take a little break when they head in there. Yeah, it kind of feels like it should be its own level. If it was a relatively easy puzzle that was pretty quick to figure out, but you still felt pretty smart when you did it, that could be like a fun little breather. But with it being a high intensity blindfold into the pipe, I'm gonna go up by the pipe first so I can try to do that first. Okay. Otherwise we'll just be trapped. But in practice, they don't really work yet. Stop. Gorrarz, thanks for dropping love in the queue. We'll get there pretty soon. I'm gonna move on from this one pretty quick here. Okay, pipe time. You paid for that? Oh. Okay, we'll take a look. In general, I feel like... Oh, there we go. Trolls belonging troll level. I was supposed to head back over and then just trust that I was going to go down. Well, most troll players are not smart enough for troll levels either, but they figure it out. Yeah, having one side or top or bottom or something like that be more cooldowny might actually be kind of nice with the intensity of what we have here. Oh, these are awkward. I get it. I get that one. The spring pass-through is always a little awkward when you're doing it on timer. Feels a little rough. Yup. If Squink, then dumpster tree, probably. Unless you don't have something outside of OCW dumpster tree. Then Gorrarz. Oh, that's cute. I like that setup. Ooh, and a labeled parachute thwomp. There's been a lot of people just failing to label them, even in like challenging levels lately. And I've even heard people be like, well, you should just know. Like, no, nope, fuck you. Fuck your mom. Just label the goddamn thwomp. Okay, next one. I get it. That one seems like a neat setup, neat room. Seems like it flows good. Not gonna spend the rest of my life. Wow. Wow. Okay, not shell jump. Flip the switch and then just keep moving, it looks like. I do think you're gonna have trouble finding, like... Ooh, I guess I was a little off on the indicator. Finding people who are ready to do, like, team shell stuff, and team jump stuff, and super hard puzzle. Or at least relatively long puzzle. And, what did I miss? What did I miss? you're gonna have trouble finding an audience a little bit. Even as somebody who will touch all of these things, I definitely feel like this is an unbelievably large level. I'm glad it's a fucking red coin level. If this was like do 3 sections and then checkpoint and do 3 and then checkpoint, I would be booing it and yelling at you. I'm being very mad that it wasn't a red coin level. But even then, I still feel a little bit like you are pushing beyond the bounds of what fits well into one level. That you're you pretty much crammed a whole super world into a level. Oops. Oh, although we can almost skip that one if we don't flip the switch. Definitely need to flip, don't we? Yeah, we can kind of skip that one. I think we can just skip him. Because he's being a dick anyway. Oh, we can almost skip it. If we landed a little bit more to the right on the other one, we could skip it. Big cat here. Very close to making me angry. Oops. Was the wrong pipe, but I guess moving on. Boss fight, of course. Esports. Boss fight, and it's gonna be too much. Honestly, kind of prefer the conveyor belt to the ice blocks. Yeah, ice blocks are more annoying. Ice blocks are more annoying than conveyor plus ground pound. But yeah, boss fight, I get it. Last one we haven't looked at yet. Oh god, and then a precision thing? Don't do that. Puzzles already feel like a different game. Team precision stuff, especially like donut precision, where you also have a little bit of like a anxiety factor on top of it too. Yuck. Yuck. I already feel like the high precision, ultra precision people are a different creature. They're a creature I don't understand or want to be around. I don't mind precision games a little bit. Like, I really like Super Meat Boy. I really like Celeste, and like B-sides in Celeste, that's precision platformer stuff. But man, the ultra precision levels that people do in this game, where you're like pause buffering, careful inputs, or that kind of stuff is just, I don't understand how that's fun, but you guys do you. But even then, even though this isn't going to that level, at least from what I can see, it still feels, yeah, like creative precision stuff. This still feels a little like a lot. This feels, it all feels like a lot. Oh yeah, god damn. I can't imagine how tough this must have been to do from the beginning. I wonder if there's like a dev exit specifically for that reason. And I wonder if we can see it. Let me look and see if there is one. Here's the end here. It doesn't look like there's a dev exit. Wow. It looks like the last room is pointlessly nasty. With, oh no, it's just a gag. Okay, that's good. Thank God. But it does not look like there's a dev. Oh, there could be a dev key anywhere though. That could have been the exit. We'll look for that. We'll look for that together here in a sec. Let me take one more look at this and see if I can see the exit. The exit's just a red coin down there. So we can see all of it, and it doesn't look like it advances to like ultra precision. We almost one-shot it the first time, actually. If we'd landed on that other donut, we would have been good to go, I think. Probably. I don't see how we're getting a power-up to pass through those blades. Ow. Yeah. Well, let's take a peek. Oh yeah, what's your clear time on this? 11. Oh, your clear time's 11 minutes because you're the only clear too. Let's take a look at this together here. Even then, I feel like there is a dev key, but it's harder to get than doing the level normally. Yeah. Once you're getting to the point where a dev is the only possible way to finish the level, that does feel like, did you maybe get too much Mario into your maker here? What's hidden blocks? H. Oh, actually, I think we'll see it either way, won't we? Yeah, we'll see it either way. It would have to be extremely hidden. And I think we will see blocks. Yeah, we'll see stuff that would otherwise be covered anyway. So let's see if we can dig it out here. That's a bomb. Oh, and then we're making our way back and going through this way. Yeah, I see it. I see it with your little pathing there. See if we can find a key. But yeah, it does feel like you crammed a whole super world into Mario Maker. And I feel like, oh, there's the key. How would one get that? There's a secret Yoshi block here. That's how. So you would basically be, can you lick through walls in Super Mario World? You would basically be getting a power-up somewhere. Out there. And coming back around for a secret Yoshi. So maybe we're carrying a power-up out from somewhere else? Does Donnie? Hello. I see that. The alert doesn't go off. You have to sneak the POW in to get the Yoshi and then go back out the door to find fire. Wow, so we have to burn it too. That's pretty convoluted for your dev key. So that's, I guess, a thing. Yeah. I do think when you're going that far that you want to recognize that maybe you're putting too much in. There might be an audience for this, for the idea of this gauntlet in one level. It kind of feels like the same concept behind like a boss rush, that it's definitely built better than how people build boss rushes most of the time. Like it's well built, but I also feel like that is such an absurdly long level. There's a couple of clears on there though. More than I would expect. Your clear check was 733, so really close to the end of it. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. I do think the puzzle could break out into another one. Nothing in there, I would say, felt like a sub 1% clear rate too. So a lot of what you're fighting with is player fatigue. It's bringing you down to like the sub 1% difficulty level. So I guess the question there then, is that okay? Is that what you want? Do you want the player to play all of those consecutively as levels in a super world that they can stop and come back to? Or do you really, are you happy with it being one level like that? Because it's not bad. You know, all the parts work next to each other and you're not forcing the player into absurdly long segments because you don't know how to use a reusable checkpoint or anything. But the whole thing as it is does feel like it's getting to the point where it's definitely longer than I want to grind out. All right. Squink. Let's see what you got. 2 cuties. XQ9. And 1H. You have to sneak the POW in to get the Yoshi home. Yeah, thanks for bringing it by. Yeah, nothing specifically stood out. Well, besides the things we talked about, like nothing was like breaking the level entirely. There were a few things that stood out as like you should fix this, but nothing was like, oh my god, fuck this level. But all the parts together do feel like that's a lot of level. Pokemon GS, New Barktown. The town where winds of a new beginning blow. New Barktown. Does Donnie? Thanks for dropping the level in there. Oops. Forgot how to hold buttons. Oh, that's cool. Oops, okay. Very cool setup. Okay, and let's close the queue there. That's definitely going to be enough to fill out the rest, I think. Okay, I thought, GS. Gold and silver? I thought New Barktown was going to be a joke about dogs. And now I'm wondering, like, was there a New Barktown and I just forgot? In gold and silver? It's the start town in Gen 2. Interesting. Oh. I've never done a Nuzlocke run, but I feel like gold and silver or hard gold, soul silver would be really good ones to do, like some self-imposed challenge like that. And it's been a really long time since I played through Gold and Silver. And I've been kind of sad about how shit Pokemon games have been for the last couple of generations. Besides Legend. Legend was fine. Sword and Shield were the death of the series. Now it is a corpse. Led by Pokemon Go. Description is just what it says on the sign. Oh, my little tool here. The Mario Maker 2 buddy, which I think you stream, right, Squink? I swear somebody said you did. Let me find a link. I should just have a bunch of stream links somewhere. Mario Maker 2 buddy. Where's GitHub? GitHub. Oh, it's MM2 buddies. This is made by Traffic Cone. You've probably seen him. There we go. Really goddamn cool. That also lets me see the description while the level is going. Looks fun. Gonna play it. Yeah, that's always good. Yeah, the first little bit here is like a little hold right trust thing, which honestly, I'm totally fine with, especially as we develop into more. I kind of like when the first jumps are just easy and like feel good or just work well, and I really wish more people would do that in hard levels. Oh. You've been cramping it on WASD for around 4 hours straight. What are you playing, Path Exile? Path Exile 2 added in WASD movement, and it's really nice, but it hurts. Oh, hey, I used to play a lot of Cluster Truck. That game's fun. But at least last I had played, well, one, it seems like Tiny Build gives up on stuff way earlier than they should. But last I had played, the leaderboards were completely fucking ruined by hackers, to the point where you couldn't even, like, see after the hackers where you were, because people were also hacking, like, very short but believable time, so it was just a mess. And then I was like, well, that sucks, fuck Cluster Truck, and moved on. But yeah, that is one of the most fun speed games. Oh my god, I keep missing that. One of the most fun speed games I've ever played that I have actually like tried to hold records onto, and like would go and check and see where my records were, and then would go back and claw them back from people. Close to release. I played it real close to release. But I booted it up again, and the records were ruined, so I'm guessing there's probably a community leaderboards now, right? Or something like that. Or maybe they fixed it. Yeah, Cluster Truck was great. But Cluster Truck and one of the other things that Tiny Build did... Oh, the port of Cluster Truck on the Switch. The port of Cluster Truck on the Switch, the leaderboards didn't work at all, and they didn't even, like, disclose that. And for a speed game, that's a big part of it. And I was super annoyed. I'm just like, okay. Tiny Build does good things, but they're basically just a good shovelware company. They can eat my dick. Why am I missing that every single time? Yeah, Cluster Truck was fun. Yeah, that was one of those games where you're playing it and you start thinking like, could I be a speedrunner? Is this happening? Even if you're not, it definitely seems more possible. Same with like Celeste, where you play through Celeste, you did oh yeah, it was not good. You just kind of hoped the camera was where you wanted it, or would move it a little and then moved on. But the reason why I wanted to try it out on the Switch without keyboard and mouse, which I prefer for first-person stuff generally, was I was hoping the leaderboards wouldn't be ruined. But they just decided not to do it. There's no leaderboards, which pissed me off. That was a fun game. Oh my god. I keep trying to hit that at the right time, and every single time I miss it, and I don't understand why it's happening. 'Cause I get that one reliably every single time. Ow. I was trying to press it early to see if that makes you fuck it up or not, and I pressed it too early. same as the beginning. I swear that's what I'm trying to do. Ow. I ruined everything. There we go. There we go. What, the final boss? Oh, are you playing it? Are you playing Cluster Truck for like the first time? Oops. Yeah, I liked the final boss. I kind of wish there was more boss fights because that was fun. Yeah, it was a fun game. Yippee hype. Oh, I did that right the first time and now I'm doing it wrong. Oh, it's, we just have to hold jump there. If you let off, you're gonna fall too fast. Oh my god. And we hold right, but then we have to stop holding jump when we land on it, okay? Yeah, there we go, okay. Yeah, little weird. Little weird. You have some indicators there. Pretty easy to do it all the wrongest way as possible for me, when you're me. Okay, okay, I see what we're doing now. Put an ice block as a sort of let go here mark. Ouch. I touched it again. Sports. Oh, I thought I was going to jump on him. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played Cluster Truck. But I remember liking it. I remember liking it a lot. But I really like, I wish I could think of better examples, because I know there's been some really good examples. Oh, Inscription did a great job with it. God of War, I would say, is the best example of games where, like, the last fight, or the very last thing, is a completely different game. That's similar, but it's just a totally different fucking game. And I fucking love that. Like, I honestly really, really like that when it's creative and it feels thematically appropriate, as long as it isn't, like, truly a different game. But yeah, Inscription did some of that. Pony Island did some of that too. That was the same guy, where they, like, suddenly were like, no, we're doing like actually a hard platformer now as the last thing. And then the secret last thing was a completely insane 3D platforming, like, and that, man, was Pony Island good. You should play Pony Island. If you haven't played Pony Island, you should play Pony Island. From the guy who made Inscription, and it is an absolute masterpiece. But I like that. I like when they add a significant change at the very end of everything. EG. The wrong one. Do good stuff. Yeah, that was pretty fun. That flowed really well. It all worked really well. Solid stuff. GG, that's the one. That's the correct GG. That's the one you want. Why do you mind drew that Luigi? He just, you look at his face and you know right away. He's the GG Luigi. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, it's weird that didn't pop out at me. Luigi G. Oh, Luigi Mangione GG. Mangione. There it is. That's what we're going with. We'll lock that in. Dumpster Tree. Looks like you split without pulling it out. I get it. That's fine, you know. But next time, be better. But yeah, he actually had he had an OCW level for me, and I don't think he has access to non-OCW, so he probably just bailed right away. SSG. QLF. Pony Island, it has a lot of similarities to Inscription. If you got deep on Inscription into the ARG or just into the underside of Inscription and the bones and everything else. The data, old data, all of that comes from and was born in Pony Island. There's a lot to learn there if you like the lore and the story. Pony Island looks weird. It is not a game about ponies, and I can't stress enough, if you liked Inscription, you should learn nothing more than the trailer. Even don't watch the trailer, just play it. Just buy it and play it. You will like it. It was an exceptional game. I really wish I could get brain damage and forget all of it so I could play it again. Mario has to fix Peach's fuse box again. Oh. Yikes. Let's take a peek. Dark levels can be tough. Yeah, it's definitely more a puzzle game than anything else. I will say that there's a strong puzzle aspect to it. Okay. That's me flipping the fuse box. Gonna keep flipping back. Kind of cute. Okay, we got a clear indicator. That's kind of cute. God. I liked the emergency lights in the last room, but it's a clever gimmick. This is fun. Okay, now we have a bigger lantern. They could have given us so many other cool carryables. Like, just give us a lantern that gives us more light, but breaks if you drop it. That would have been so cool. Carryable lantern that you can never set down. Give us the stone block. I want the stone block so bad. Okay, you know you're telling me to kick it, right? See the spikes. Oh, I see the spikes. Okay, good. Worried. I was worried what we were doing there. I wanted to soft drop it in. I don't like trolls in non-troll levels, but non-fatal trolls, that's just a funny joke. You're allowed to do funny jokes. Funny jokes are free. That's good. That's good. That's a good use of darkness in the sub. Super Mario World stuff where you don't get the partial light at all. Oh, there's a little platform down here. That one's a little hard to see. You see it just as the fireball spawns in, but because the fireball's light barrier doesn't show up right away, it does feel a little hard to see that we're supposed to be on this one here. Not the end of the world. We have to be going somewhere, but I could see someone not seeing that and getting frustrated. Go. Yeah. Yeah, see, what people usually mean when they say trollish is they mean it's a Timmy level that I made. That's so hard that I don't think my brother can ever beat it. And what I did is I put a Kaiser block over every single pit, and then it's just stupid. And then it's full of swamps. Okay, I'm gonna assume I have to land next to that muncher. Oh, okay. Ow. Okay. See what we're doing. I'm glad there's a checkpoint there because I do feel like that's a very obvious mistake the players make. If that's gonna hit something and show me the path, I should calm down so I can actually. That's cute. That's very cute. Oh. Imagine somebody using sound effects to actually do something other than piss them off. Other than piss players off. Oof. It's really crazy that the wind-up for that also provides light. It makes sense. But also, that's a bizarre thing that could have a lot of utility. Oh, wait. Isn't this a thing? Nope, not in Super Mario 3. I put a clock there so people wait. I did not. Wait. Maybe it's the checkpoint. Maybe the checkpoint compels me to be stupid like this because of what people have done to me with their troll levels. It's cute. Okay, they're dropping out of pipes. At first, I couldn't tell where they were coming from, so I thought they were just falling into position. I wasn't sure if they're going to drop back up, but And I saw the pipes before it was anything to worry about. That's mean. That's mean, but at least you show us. Oh, we're not at the end. It was also mean. Must be beneath me. I guess we didn't fix our fuse box yet. Don't lie to me. One of these is a lie. Yep. Yeah, it was very, very cute. Last one was a little mean, but there's more than enough time for the player to grab onto the vines, and you could definitely feel it coming, especially in the way that previous non-violent trolls communicated to the player. I definitely feel like you set that up in an appropriate way. That was really, really cute. Yeah, that was great. That was an excellent example of how to use darkness effectively, and how to even use darkness without illuminating everything constantly effectively, because man, do people just not get it? And I understand why they don't get it. It's really, really hard to put yourself in the position of like, I'm building a level where everyone else is blind. They won't know where any of these blocks are. It's really hard to stay cognizant of that. That level did a great job of keeping all that in keeping all that in mind while you were doing it. It felt great to play through. Checkpoints were well placed at places where the player might make a mistake, especially with that first one. So they were very considerate. That was just great all around. Yeah, bring me more levels. I am streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, usually from an hour ago to 2 hours from now. But today I'm wrapping up pretty soon, and next week I'm starting early summer all of the days also. So I guess look at the schedule and see what I changed it to, or forgot to change it to. Earlier works nice though, especially since it's please download and play. Gotcha. Especially since it's started to really slow down in the evenings with Mario Maker. Doing it earlier might oh, hey, this is the wrong switch. I should go back to the other switch after this one. I forgot where it was. Can't build anymore because my Joy-Con broke. My other levels are trash. Well, you can play with any... oh, you can play with a single Joy-Con. I know that for a fact. You can play with a single Joy-Con turned sideways. And you can make levels with the touchscreen. And you can buy the world's cheapest $20 Pro Controller, wired Pro Controller, and plug it in with USB-C and use that. But yeah, that does suck. Course bot. Need to step away, but if you end, you know, it's not super late. Maybe raid someone for once. I don't know, I'm not your mom. Yeah, there's also more viewers than usual too, so we have to go find somebody. Oh, you know, give me suggestions. Who wants to play with a single Joy-Con though? I mean, I don't think it would be that bad for making a level. It wouldn't be great, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. That's mean. That's mean, but pretty funny. You. Oh, you already forgot the level, didn't you? Yeah, this is new. Oh, we can get in. Oh my god, am I supposed to be able to get in there? This room is new. That start room isn't. Okay, good. Got coins and then booze. That's funny. Did I skip it last time? Did I see the booze and immediately go? Oh, maybe I'm just supposed to wait there for a sec. That's probably what I'm supposed to. Thought, but it didn't render or something? Yeah, I mean, I'm prone to rendering errors. I was supposed to be brain, not eyes. My eyes work pretty good. Night vision, I feel like, is getting worse, but I feel like that's not an aging thing. I'm pretty sure it's just that every single person on the planet have all gotten together and decided to buy the brightest headlights on Earth because they're all mad at me. There's some collective. You're all in it. You're all working against me. Aw, what? What am I doing? Was I supposed to bring the clown car? Yeah, I didn't bring the clown car, and I'm stuck. Oh, that's there to force me up. Interesting. Dude. Uh-oh. Okay, he'll kill me. Wait, will he kill me? Will she kill me? Will they? Oh, I'm fine. Never mind, I'm fine. This is why I test every new thing I add. What was that spring doing? That was cute. There's some fun stuff there. Barely dodged. Oh, I don't know what I dodged. I accidentally just did it right. But yeah, there's some pretty fun stuff in there. Good stuff. Hey, let's see the end of your level on the other friggin' switch now. And then we'll take a look at this last one from Donnie, and then we'll wrap up. Red, right? Red is that one? No, blue is that one. Oh, what? Oh, it is red. Okay, I just can't read. I have my input reader plugged into that switch. Eventually, I'll probably have that on KVM. That'll be really smart. I gotta write that down because I need a USB-only KVM to find. I'll come back to that. We are gonna have an input reader pretty soon, but it doesn't work perfectly. It doesn't work right with the 8-bit though. But the guy who builds them, the guy who makes them, said he'll buy one and get back to me. Pretty soon we'll have an input reader. We're back. GG. Barely dodged the way. Oh, so the Wiggler wasn't supposed to. Yeah, I gotcha. The Wiggler wasn't the death thing in a Deathlock. The Wiggler was a troll, and I was supposed to find that and then be in trouble. I probably just moved too fast. Okay, let's look at the bonus a little bit before we wrap it on up. I was having trouble understanding what I was supposed to do here. Yeah, I'm having trouble understanding how I'm supposed to get that correctly. Oh, maybe I am just supposed to jump there. Yeah, maybe I am just supposed to jump there and I'll naturally wind up in the right place. Yeah, there we go. I'm just not supposed to go up there. But I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, yeah. It just felt like I assumed there was supposed to be like a smooth grab for it. And that I wasn't supposed to jump and I was just doing it wrong. Yeah, early work's nice. Especially, I definitely feel like it's easier for me to feel, because early on, it was a big problem for me to want to always finish my queue because it sucks not to. So it was really easy for it to run really late. I just didn't care. It was a pandemic, so we just played Mario Maker forever. Now I definitely feel like it's easier for me to get a feel for how long my queue is and how much time it's going to take me and to not, you know, ruin myself. Okay. Okay, I think I see what I'm doing there. I just have to do it a little better. Wall jump and face right. Yeah, I think it'll work. I hope it works. I hope it works. It's nice to not feel like I'm about to fall asleep. It's nice to drink my coffee throughout the stream. It also not being like, well, I don't want to be drinking coffee at midnight. Womp. Works. I hope it all works out. I've also been thinking, like, this should be the year, you know, since we're probably all gonna die soon anyway, this should be the year that I... Whoop. There it is. The year I fucking grab Mario 3 world record. in Mario 3 Advance, the less competitive of the Mario 3s. That looks really nice. I, over the last year, accumulated. What the fuck? That was so dumb. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen like especially in 3D World, super speed, like a controllable super speed like that. That was so weird. Oh, that was really funny. Gotta give the player space to laugh after that. But yeah, so I don't know what day we do it, but whatever day after we switch to a new timeline, I don't have some numbers for it. Whatever day ends up being consistently slow for Mario Maker will probably be the day that, like, I'll pick one level, like I'll do a troll level from the pile or something like that. I'll try to curate one level, because I know I need to start curating levels too. Mario Maker is going to die, and I need to start establishing at least some base level pattern of level curation for myself. That is easy enough for me to do that once I get used to it, when it turns into like, well, if I want to stream Mario Maker, I'm going to need to have 3 hours worth of levels piled up, and it'll be less intimidating for me if I already have a process. So find one level to play. Yeah, even when I know it's coming, it's still crazy. That's great. Well, keep playing with it, Donnie. There's lots of cool stuff you can do with that people get a big kick out of. Share them on Twitter or Blue Sky. Control Discord. People like that. I missed. I really need to try to land on that B correctly. Sports. That's what the record button is for. Gotta record. Oh, I guess early on, I don't think we had video recording, but I think we had video recording when Mario Maker 2 came out. Yeah. Moral of this long ramble. That's awesome. Is I want to start doing the Mario 3 Advanced speedruns. Marathon E speedruns, at least at first, while I'm trying to work out a decent personal best and work up the leaderboards, because I hate restarting so goddamn much. So goddamn much. It's just boring. I would much rather like grind the run out and get a feel for all of it, but I'm sure that will drop once you're actually trying to be competitive too. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh my, there's so much jank with that super speed. Oh. I grabbed a clip. I grabbed a fucking clip right away. That was so fucking weird. Because the particle effects were smaller too behind it. And it's probably just because you're moving slow. But it literally looked like my goddamn Bullet Bill didn't know what to do with itself. Like it was out of fuel. It wasted all of its fuel and it just farted a little bit and then shit. And then completely shit itself. Yeah, it was just some crazy thing with the momentum where it just, something was wrong and I was still being pushed the wrong way. That's so fucking funny. We get the super speed and then it's just, nope, we forgot how this game works. You still had momentum. Yeah, it's weird because there was a slide in there too. It was great. Oh my god. I'm still a little flustered from how funny that was. Yeah, I've talked about it before. But I used to have a competitive personal best. This is vibrating way too much. In Mario 3 long ago, but could not participate because of the rules. Because at the time, in the 90s and the early aughts, fuck you, emulators were not accepted by speedrunners, so you had to do, you had to have a camcorder and the ability to record the gameplay with a physical camera, as well as capture the gameplay on the console itself to be able to compete on old Speed Demos Archive, and that was the place. That was very frustrating for me as somebody poor, who was good at Mario 3. Now, Mario 3 requires not only the 12.5% coin flip on the 3 hands. When you're doing a glitchless but warps run, the pretty typical world record run that isn't the glitches, you're still running 12.5% on the hands that you even get a valid run after 3 levels and long auto scroll. 2 long auto scrollers. That sucks. I really wish there was like a popular all hands category, because then you could run that. But on top of that, playing Mario 3 competitively now requires that you master the wall jump, and I've tried, and it sucks. I hate the wall jump. It is a sub-pixel thing. I don't understand how you can get it reliably. It sucks. It sucks, and I hate it. So having a 12.5% and then a 50-50 in the last fucking stage sucks. It might be something that would be fun to play around with, to fight over down the road, but it's not something I want to try to, maybe, if I'm lucky, get top 100. Nobody runs Mario 3 Advance. Mario 3 Advance doesn't have the wall jumps. The pixel perfect wall jump, so it almost perfectly slots into how I used to play Mario 3 anyway. So that's what I want to go for. That's this story. Okay. Holy shit. That was cool. That was very, very cool. Did that come from a suggestion? That felt familiar. It was very cool, though. Very, very cool. But it's very easy to spaghetti after that. I kind of wish I got pushed into the right position after that little... After going up the steps there. Sports. Oh! Okay, we're making progress, though. We're learning. We're learning. We're getting there. We are closing in on the end of stream, though. And I don't feel like I'm, like, losing steam like I usually do. Obviously, I've been talking for 3 hours, and I'm a little sick still, so I'm getting kind of junky in the throat and a little deep sounding. But, I don't feel like my inputs are slipping. That's good. That's a good sign. That's a good sign for starting earlier. Oh yeah, and if we have enough people for it to not feel bad rating into somewhere else, like we do now, so if you have any suggestions, you know, yell at me. We'll go look to see if somebody I recognize is going. It'll be a lot easier for me to like raid out and then watch for a minute, talk, participate, be a person, be a regular person who socializes. Is that cool? If I don't have to get ready for bed immediately, I can watch another stream, you know, casually, and then start doing my wrap up after a little bit. Yeah, a lot of reasons why that would actually work out really well. Couple more shots here. I want to see the rest of it, but I also just want to hit the flag and be happy. I'm glad this is a bonus room. This is significantly harder. I am glad that it's hard to like actually fuck that up if you do get the wall jump, because it does feel like I'm starting from a bunch of different points after I get the wall jump, but no matter what, I am always getting scooped into the right place, and I am always getting the jump there, which is nice. Especially for something that looks so janky, it's really nice that it doesn't also feel janky. Because that can really ruin like fun stuff like that. As long as you fly on the ceiling, it lines up perfect. Oh yeah. So I must just be naturally doing that right. Okay, coffee gone. I kind of wish I just could fall on him consistently. I feel like I have to pump a little bit on the way there, so I'm just not getting the pump right. be. Well, he deserves it, you know. At least he doesn't see it coming. It's just all of a sudden, it's over for him. And that's fine. And that's fine, you know? That'd be the most peaceful way to go if you're gonna do it. Yeah. Just get to explode all at once. You know, no afterlife, no souls. That's what I figured is probably the case. Boom, you're just gone. Easy peasy, no impact on you. Wait, why does this work? I broke it, but I'm still here. Aww, but I made no progress. You're just done. You just exploded. Gone. Sweet. Didn't have to deal with any of that hard part. And you think there's a soul or whatever? Afterlife? Whatever that is? Okay. All of a sudden you're just instantly transitioned. Like, oh, weird. Hey, what's up? That soul appears above your body. You're like, oh, weird. That whole thing just exploded. Sweet. I didn't feel any of that. Oh, uh-oh. Very close to beating it. No, it just looks like that because my controller's in my groin. And it's vibrating a lot. I would like it to stop moving. Oops. You know what? Fine. You know what I meant. Oh, and then you said, come on. Like, I could keep being like this. I could keep making it worse. I could keep going. I see it, okay? I see it. You put it there on the tee, I'm choosing not to hit it, because you don't want it. Come on, one. Oh, oh, oh. I died. We're very close to accomplishing this part of the level. Oh, I'm so fast. Sports. Oh, is it because I'm wired now? Maybe the vibration works differently with the 8-bit when you're wired versus wireless. It doesn't vibrate as much at all when you're wireless, that's why. Oh no, it still does. It's just less. That's why though. That's kind of weird, but okay. Okay, 8-bit. More realistic than regular bullets? Well, I feel like having a bullet on your head that is a jetpack that makes you go really fast is not super realistic as far as realism goes. I feel like it would just break your neck when you exploded it. Also, I think that there are rules about having things that are strapped to you explode. Just generally. I feel like, We've learned that in the military. That's why diving on a grenade is seen as heroic and not like just really, really funny. Now I'm imagining a guy diving on a grenade and he just goes really, really fast off in the direction of the grenade. Okay, we'll try it again. Oh, no we won't. It probably would be made of metal and weigh a lot. But I think it's safe to assume that basically everything in the Mushroom Kingdom is made out of food or plastic. It's plastic. Question mark box, plastic. It's all plastic. Swamp, plastic. Not just plastic. No! Shit. Oh, no! Oh! I could have just damage boosted my way over to the box! And I would have been fine. That's probably it, though, right? The box is probably the top of the flagpole. But technically, I did it. I was gonna say, and then there's some balloons over there. The fun reward. Is it 3 mushrooms? These are 3 1-ups? There might be, but I also feel like if it's the last thing, there isn't a good reason for there to be. Ouch. That was weird. Better than 3 1-ups? Is it 5 1-ups? Is it 69 1-ups? Is it 420 1-ups? 420, it's gotta be 2. Forgot how to grab the bullet. I forgot how to grab the bullet. All the life went out of me. I did it. But feel free to bring it back to me in 2 months when I've forgotten it entirely, and I'll go do that. Uh-oh. No. I didn't watch, we were so close, but now I feel like the blood went out of me. Plus I have one more. Plus I'm supposed to be done. Oh, I'm so good at Mario Maker. No, I haven't watched, Squid Games. My girlfriend is watching through the first season. I've heard the second season is bad. And I ruined the ending, so now you have 2 reasons to make me play it again later. Oh, but yeah, bring it by another time. We'll see the secret ending. So lame. Hey, first clear. I did it. Oh. It ends on a massive cliffhanger after getting bad reviews is a bad sign. Very bad sign. It's a very bad sign, because they might not get another one. Netflix has canceled a ton of shows this year, too. I saw an article about that, or last year, but recently. So, now's a tough time to be getting invested in anything with a cliffhanger. Esports, 6NG. But let me guess, all the Hunger Games or whatever Lord of the Flies people get back at the rich people who are watching them fight. Sequel to a dry shellquel. So, threequel? Yeah, I have no horse in the race. All I've seen is that there was a lot of discourse around not liking it. Okay, don't do that. Between a shell and a deadly place? Okay, so we're jumping in and out of it looks like. Is that what we're setting up here? I never love having to dive into a shell blind, but we'll see what we get here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just letting off a run feels bad. Oh, we aren't trying to keep this. We're getting out of it because there's another one over there. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay. Took a sec. I didn't see the next shell, so I immediately was thinking I had to find some way to hang on to this one. Okay, that's not out. Toad is over. I watch. What have I watched recently? I haven't watched anything like new. Oh. I have to catch it more on the right there and then hold jump? Yeah, I will say, in high difficulty stuff, kinds of stuff, even if you're going for the absolute most difficult type of thing that you can go for. Like, if you absolutely want to swing for the fences, you want the maximum number of mad shelters or whatever the team jump equivalent is, I still think it's a really good idea to make sure that the first jump is simple repeatable, and easy to perform. I think that helps so much that the first jump should feel like an easy level. And then feed into a more difficult thing, because it takes us like 6 seconds to die here. One of the things that makes Kaizo, Kaizo Super Mario World, Celeste's B-sides and C-sides feel really good is, well, the C-sides less because it's so much more, but the B-sides and the hard stuff in the game is that you respawn so fast. So you get right back in the action like that. In Mario Maker, you don't get back into the action for a while. It feels fucking bad to die right at the start over and over and then have to wait 6 seconds. And then that unreliability of whatever the first thing is that you're doing can add a lot of frustration and make a lot of people just move right on. Yeah, no matter what difficulty level you're going for, I do think now I'm trying to spin jump. It really helps to make sure that the first thing that you're doing is not too difficult. Don't hold Y, but do hold jump, and then grab Y, I think. Yeah. Oh, but we also need to make sure we jump out of this as we get started, so that it can set that off. Okay, I get it. Yeah, that's the #1 thing that I hope for in Mario Maker 3. Like, if I had to pick between a huge list of things that we could have in Mario Maker 3, fast retry is the #1 thing. I would like Kaizo so much more with fast retry, with instant retry. Oops. I think infinite checkpoints would go a really long way too in not cramming too much stuff, and people would still cram too difficult stuff into too long of levels. No matter what, there will be people who do that, but it will be a lot easier to criticize that as don't do this. If there was an alternative. And that alternative was, oops, I was holding Y and not jump. And that alternative was just put in checkpoints. I think that, oh, that's awkward. Oh, that's so awkward. I think that, Sure Shot, ROM hack made by Maddie Thorsten, who made Celeste. It is my favorite ROM hack that I won't ever shut up about. Did a really great job at that, in that when you start the game, you can have midways, which gives you checkpoints all the time. Basically as much as you had in, Celeste, which makes it really approachable. Or you can have no midways. It's a whole level at a time. Take the whole thing in one shot, or start over from the beginning. And it differentiates that with your player character as well, which is a really, really nice thing. So there's a way to do it, but Mario Maker could do that too, by simply giving you a different colored flag. Like if you beat the level with no checkpoints, or without dying, so you beat it from start to end, regardless of whether or not you touch checkpoints, golden flag one instead of red flag one. Boom, problem solved. Indicator, easy way to do it, and an easy way to be like, well, I didn't need the checkpoints. Oh yeah, checkpoints with clear conditions actually kind of works. In open course world, there's at least one person who was working on stuff where they forced clear conditions together with checkpoints, and they actually kind of work. Fail means you just go back to you kill yourself and go back to the checkpoint. So it's strange that Nintendo never thought to monkey around with it. I'm guessing it was just a readability thing, that they just kind of thought it didn't read well. God, I wish we could get into these things while we were holding Y. Like, I wish that if I held VR or something, I wouldn't pick up the shell. That's finicky. That's very, very finicky. We have a 0.17 clear rate. This is not something we're gonna finish. I get the idea, and there are some interesting setups here. There we go. Oh, what? Are you trying to make sure I time that right? Oh, what a yucky thing. Oh, what a yucky thing to do. Oh. Yeah, I feel like a timing check in a high difficulty level is a weird difficulty thing. You can hold left there. Okay. Oops. I keep trying to grab jump as I land, and it's often resulting in me just jumping out. You know, I swear there's a consistent setup for that. That I've seen something like that. Like a setup where you reliably get in there. It could be that I'm doing it wrong. But I swear I've seen clips of a reliable setup where you grab that every single time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can just hold that. Yikes. Yeah, I tried to just tap down, so maybe I landed a little too far to the right, but it feels like a bad place and a bad way to die. Ow. And grab jump soon enough. Working in a dry bones shell themed level sucks. The dry bones shell is way too OP. Running out of steam here. I'm assuming there's a lot more level than we have seen so far. Is there a subworld too? No, that's just the card. Oh, oops, I missed with the other shell. De-cheesing is the worst for the dry bone shell? Yeah, the dry bone shell can do some really cool stuff. Held Y. Yeah, I really wish there was like a run decoupler for grab. That's the kind of thing that Nintendo could just put in as a secret input too. Like if you hold both run buttons, you won't grab shell. That is not the case. You definitely still grab it. Letting off a run is just such an unnatural input. It's just weird. It's weird to not hold run when I jump. Yeah, we have mild rebinding. At least we have YB instead of them doing some horrible thing like AB. They really like doing that. Yeah, we have that. We have a switch for jump and dash, so you can do YB instead of AB. It baffles me that there are still games that they do that in, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like the Nintendo Switch Online emulator. At least, maybe they fixed it now, but early on, we were stuck with AB only for NES games, and fuck that. Fuck that to death. Like, just fuck that. Fire the guy who put together that crappy little emulator and tell him to fuck off. But yes, it would be nice if they allowed us, if Nintendo didn't have such a weird boner for the UI, UX being really simple, and just gave us the option to, like, rebind actions. Yeah, I tried to land as far to the left as I could. I only tapped it for a sec. And then I tried buffering up, and I still didn't make it. That's tight. It's weird for that to be tight. I kind of feel like that doesn't need to be tight in a high difficulty level. That's a weird additional challenge to stick on the player. It is still a dry bone shell thing. There we go, but it feels weird. Uh-oh. You know, I think that's about as far as we're gonna get. Let's pull it up on the viewer and see what else we're looking at here. I'm gonna wrap it on up here. Browser. Okay, so this first one, that again, I feel like the easier the first jump is, the better everything is. And even if it's literally just because you have extra space here, esports, even if it's just dragging the level over a screen and giving the player like a couple of really easy jumps where they're basically like, say, just jumping into a shell that's bouncing up and down on a note block over a saw blade. So they're basically just kind of, they have lots and lots of room for it. They're just hopping in and hopping out a couple of times before they have to hop into one that sets this off, something like that. Like some simple setup beforehand that doesn't involve a shell waving back and forth. That's relatively simple, that plays into the theming in the level. It could just be a couple of wall jumps like this that sets the player up to jump into the start point that sets them up for this. But something that's relatively easy to do repeatedly so that every time you die, it feels like you're getting right back into it rather than having to do something that's a little finicky. We're getting it pretty reliably, but the less finicky it is, the easier it's going to be for players to grind out the level. Even if it means adding a little bit to the level, it still takes away from the difficulty. It takes away from the frustration of restarting and it taking forever. Okay, so door. We were supposed to jump up here and duck down, and then we were supposed to bounce on this one, I guess? Bounce onto this one around these. I almost feel like hitting one of these by accident and then jumping up there would have been better. And then we're supposed to do all that well before the snake block gets here so we can use the snake block to get on there. Whenever possible, actually we can go look in the editor right now. Oh, let me look at the rest of this here and then we'll come back to it. I want to talk a little bit about doors versus pipes, but we'll come back to that in a sec here. Okay, this is having us transition through the saw blade, pushed down as a shell. And then he's going to bounce on there, I think, right? I think he bounces on that. And then gets pushed over here. And we're going up to trigger this guy so that that gets set off. And, oh, and that'll flip this around so that we can jump onto here. And then we're going down again. And then we want to bounce off of this. But I think that as soon as you drop off is probably just a buffer jump input, right? We're going through this one, and then we're going through this one. We're going through this one. It actually kind of seems like it kind of lets off a little bit and is more focused on, like the shell collapse interactions, unless there's something I'm missing, which is entirely possible. And then we have a shell check, it looks like here. And one more, unnecessary maybe jump off the saw blade here. Oh, that's a fake. That's a fake pipe. Oh, the thing is back there. The thing is right back there and you have it covered up. Yeah, that's the end of the level. And I'm guessing we grab it here as we go through. Oh, we don't grab it as we go through. Wait a second. Do you die? Do you die if you get pushed through here? So you get pushed through here and then what? This flips the switch? Does this ending troll like literally soft lock you at the, or death lock you at the end? P state should be blue close, so red left. So red open. Oh my god. Yeah, and that's not going to trigger until you're on the other side, is it? So essentially, this is an invisible, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is an invisible timing challenge where the player has to collapse here and then slide through here and then immediately jump when they pop up in here and not get pushed out the other side. That's the setup. And if they don't do that, they die. And that is shown to them when this gets broken here, and then they see that. You don't collapse at all? Oh my god. If you do collapse, then you're deathlocked, right? Okay. That's good. That's what I wanted to know. Then you deserve this. Yeah, that's, especially in a level that difficult, that is a horrible, horrible thing to do to the player. That is just such an awful thing. In general, trolls belong in troll levels. Trolls that don't kill the player, that are just funny, that's okay. If you had some setup that made the player think that they were getting CP zeroed or dumped back at the beginning, but actually they could just go back in the pipe and then finish the level or something, okay. You could do a funny setup. You could definitely do a funny setup like that. Having a blind, haha, fuck you, do the level again thing at the end is terrible. That's a waste of the player's time, and that is absurdly disrespectful to the player. Like, it's just mean. It's just nasty. Yeah. And that's the kind of thing that's going to push people into wanting to watch a clear video ahead of time. And that's just nasty. Just nasty. Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. That wraps the queue. I'm gonna do one multiplayer versus here, if we can find one, and then that's it for the week. Then we'll be back Monday, pretty early. We still got a good number of viewers, so let's find somebody to raid into. Mario Maker 2. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if every single person on Earth thinks it's a good idea. They're wrong. At the end of the day, they're wrong. I've seen people ram their car into crowded, 1v1, into crowds, and I think they're dicks. I think they're dicks. Even if you get me in a room with all the people who want to ram their cars into crowds, I will still be like, that's a dick move. You should do something else. Yeah, just cause all your friends eat poop doesn't mean you should also eat poop or jump off bridges to eat poop. Hey, we didn't have to be like this. Oh, Mario, you are a fucking shitter. Well, he can still die. Aw, I hear him hit the checkpoint. We're lucky. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! God, this fucking game. Getting absolutely fucking sniped. Yeah. A bad level. That's a nasty level for multiplayer versus. Goodbye, Streak. Wow, they tagged that for multiplayer versus. Yeah, not a fun level for multiplayer versus. A lot of potential for that to be really, really, really frustrating. Add that to map. Yeah, fun times. Let's see if we can find somebody else yelling at Mario Maker that we can go feed into, who will also play viewer levels. Anybody I recognize? Anybody you guys recommend that those of you lurking in chat there, you know, are also watching? Oh, Benigna's live. You can go say hi to him. He brings me bad levels. You can go bring him bad levels. Yeah, let's go toss these in over there. Okay, well, thanks a lot for watching. Back Monday. Yell at more levels and be like this. We're gonna be starting earlier. Oh, there's a raid browser command? Hang on, let me check this out. What's that do? Oh, why isn't this a button? Oh my god, this is so much nicer. This is the way to do it. Okay, I'm gonna find him in here just so I can have the experience. Oh, it shows you following similar, smaller size, same category. That's cool. Very cool. I have never seen this before. I really wish I knew that was in there. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Let's raid into B9. You guys have a good night. Raid has been created. I have to click the button. It's been a while since it. You guys have a really good night. Thanks a lot for watching. Back Monday, 3 hours earlier than normal. So 3-ish hours, 4 hours earlier than now. You guys have a good night. I am out of here.